Yo, 2026. Oh my god, we made it to 2026. Holy crap, what the hell? Anyways, you just entered the Extra Zone arcade, and you know what you've also just entered? You've entered a whole new era. You know, you saw just now we had our new intro screen. Now, obviously there's no one in chat right now, but if there's anyone watching the VODs, what did you think? Let me know down below. I spent way too long working on it, but hey, listen, man, I'm a one-man army, okay? I'm trying my best out here, but yeah, this this whole new era, got new layout, everything. So yeah, we're gonna go into 2026, and we're gonna hopefully make it a big one. And yeah, so today, you know how it goes. New year, that means we got to do our yearly recap. So if you remember last year, we did a lot of stuff. So I think before anything, let's kind of go back over that. I'm gonna also unmute my situation here so that we can get this rolling. Welcome to the new year.
Hello.
Hi. So yes, we're gonna before we get into this, obviously we're gonna do our tier list and everything for all the 2025 games. This by the way, massive tier list right here. I mean, it just has everything on it. And personally, we're not gonna go through everything. I know in previous years what we tend to do is like have the little thing up here if no one played the game. The way we're gonna do it this time is we're just gonna go through, point out what games each of us have played, and then if there's anything I forget to rank that you guys have played or you want to talk about, then we'll pull it up here. But yeah, basically that's how it's gonna go. And there's a lot of stuff on here. There's a lot to go through. I didn't play a whole lot of new games this year, so my knowledge on a lot of these is not really that much. It was really just Nintendo for me this year. I really didn't play much of anything else. So I won't really have much to say. Just being honest. So that section will probably go by fast. But then we'll also do our predictions. You know how it goes with the predictions. We always pull up every year with our Nintendo predictions and our Sonic predictions, and it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thing this year. So yeah, pretty much we're gonna go through that. But before we do, let's take a look at what we did last year. Let's take a quick look at what we did last year, because last year's one, let's see how much of it actually happened. Let's see how much of it happened. And yeah, we got a whole new banner and everything, whole new layout. Yeah, just really wanted to change it up. Just make the branding a little bit stronger again. I pretty much do that every year, but I like where it's at now. I think I've found my style with this that I like doing. So that's why it hasn't like dramatically changed. But there we go. All right. So well, obviously this is our current stream. I should have it as the only video upload because I had to make some cuts. I had to make a couple cuts here and there. All right. Let's mute that. I'm not trying to hear this guy freaking yap right now. Okay, so yeah, wow, okay, so last time we actually did this at the end of the stream. Interesting. Actually, you know what, did I upload these? Did I actually upload these? Hold on. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, this looks like it's this year's one. Okay, yeah, this is the Sonic one. Where's the Nintendo one at? It's not showing me it. It's not showing me it. Refresh, maybe? Also, do you want me to share my screen, or do you want to just watch on the stream? Oh, here we go. Okay, it is both.
I'm not sure which do you think would be best?
I will, I'll share screen.
Okay.
But I'll just do the whole window to make it easier. Just like last time. All right, there we go. Cool. Also, that's funny. Back to threads I go, bro. I don't even use that anymore. I'll be so real. I don't even be using threads anymore like that. I don't know what it is, but This was during my era where I didn't want to use Twitter because it just got really bad after a certain thing happened. You know, after a certain somebody got elected, it got pretty crazy. So I was trying to move platforms, but then it's like, bro, no one's using these other platforms. It sucks so bad, bro. Twitter has a monopoly on this shit, and I hate Twitter. I don't like Twitter, bro. You know. But, you know, hey, listen, that's only if you don't use the following tab. Recently, I've been just sticking to the follower tab, and I feel like this is, that's the way to go. That's definitely the way to go. All right, so our Sonic 2025 lineup was this. So, Sonic X DC collab, January to March. I think that ended up being accurate, but then again, I think that was already confirmed, so obviously we got that right. Now, we had... Oh man, look at this. We had Sonic Rumble for January to March. Did he know? Did he know that shit wouldn't come out until November? Until November. Actually crazy. Sonic 3 digital release, yeah, that was also like pretty much a lock for that, so we did end up getting that right. We still haven't had the Shadow TV show announced, but we did get some other Sonic movie projects announced, like that Sonic Universe project, whatever exactly that's going to end up being. We don't know yet, but not a Shadow show specifically, which I think is what this is supposed to represent. We did not get the Sonic Advance games on NSO. Sad. Sonic Central never happened. We didn't get a Sonic Central in 2025. That's really interesting. If anything, you know, not to spoil what the predictions for this year are going to be, but I can see that happening this year, actually. I totally can see that happening this year. And I can see it happening pretty, not like soon, but I think in the next few months, honestly. I think they're going to have a lot of stuff to announce for the 35th. And I feel like that's why we didn't get a Central in 2025. Because I think they have a lot of stuff that they probably wanted to reveal, but they had even more stuff that they weren't quite ready to show yet. I reckon soon enough, they're going to want to show that stuff off. I don't know. It could end up being on the actual anniversary day. That would probably be a safer guess. But I don't know. I actually think they might do it earlier this time. Because obviously they've done Centrals in... I mean, the first Central, wasn't it in like May? Pretty sure. Actually, no. Well, maybe that was the second one. That might have been the second one, actually. And then the one in 2024, that one was in September. That one was late. So... they don't have like a specific schedule for when these things come out. It's not like a Nintendo Direct where like, okay, I always expect a Nintendo Direct in February. I always expect a Nintendo Direct in June. I always expect a Nintendo Direct in September. It's not really like that with Sonic Central. So there could be any time. Anyways, I'm rambling. That's for later. That's for later. Sonic X Shadow DLC. We didn't get anything like that, unfortunately. They have fumbled the bag twice. Like, bro, Generations is such a perfect game to DLC. And they haven't done that twice. Come on, guys. Listen, I know there's mods, okay? And the mods can fulfill that itch. But there's something about having official levels that just hits different, okay? It just does. Sonic in Fortnite. Now, this one actually happened. Surprisingly. This one actually did happen. I don't think it happened exactly here. I think it might have been October. If I'm not mistaken. Do you know? Did you get any of the Sonic Fortnite stuff?
No, I didn't, because it was just the shoes, wasn't it? And
yeah, it was really lame.
And those are both the things I just never spending V-Bucks on. Like,
it was really lame.
Spending my money on shoes or a car in the game, so
yeah,
I didn't end up grabbing it.
Stupid, bro, stupid. So yeah, but I mean, you know, obviously, yeah, the pack itself wasn't too good, but Sonic in Fortnite, it did happen, so I'll actually give myself that. That was genuinely a good guess. And, you know, I got, like, relatively in the range of when it happened, right? You know, so there you go. Sonic Racing Crossworlds, you know, obviously that did come out towards the end of the year, but it was a little earlier than that. It was September. It wasn't October to December like I thought. I definitely thought it would be like a November type release, but actually... I think Crossworlds came out at a really good time. I'm happy with when Crossworlds released. I feel like if it did come out later, it might not have hit people the way that it did. So I'm happy with that. I think this is supposed to be a Sonic Heroes remake or remaster or something. That obviously didn't happen, and something to do with Sonic Underground. I don't know. Yeah, just nothing on that. So there's the Sonic predictions for last year. You know, we got a lot of the obvious stuff right. We did at least get that Sonic Rumble would release in 2025. You know, for all we knew, it could have been delayed to this year. At that point, I mean, hell, it almost did. Like we almost did make it all the way through 2025 with no Sonic Rumble. So there was that. There was the Sonic in Fortnite, and that's pretty much it, really. We didn't really like predict much else. January to March for Nintendo, Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, that did happen. The Switch 2 was revealed. That did happen. Is that revealed or when it came out? I think this is supposed to be when it released. Huh. Also, yeah, I guess we did it kind of late last year because this is we already have the image here, so there we go. Switch presentation 2025. We were a little bit off with that. See, again, I thought it would release like around the time Switch 1 did, so I thought it'd be like March time, but it was more it was June. So the Switch 2 itself and the presentation, I should have put it in June, but it is what it is. There was the Hello Kitty game which came out around that time. Xenoblade X came out in March. Guilty Gear Switch Edition. I don't know if that dropped around this time, but there is that. GameCube NSO. That did happen, but I was a little bit early on that. I was a little bit early with that. We got Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for Switch 2, which did happen, and it was actually right around... Well, no, actually, I don't think it was. I think it was more July. I think it was more July than June for these, so I was a little bit off with the timing of that. We obviously did not get Super Mario Odyssey 2 or any Smash Bros. Content this year. July to September, the Professor Layton game, that still hasn't come out. I don't think that's come out still. I think we're still waiting for that. Elden Ring on Switch, did that happen? I think that happened, didn't it? Did Elden Ring on Switch happen? Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Surely it did. Surely it did. I feel pretty... Hold on. I'm looking at it now. Oh, no, it hasn't come out. Okay. It has not come out. It says release date for 2026. Okay, so I didn't get that quite right. But I did at least predict that it was going to happen. So I will give myself that. Mario Movie 2 and Yoshi. Those both happened in a Nintendo Direct. So I'm going to give myself that. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 release around this time of July to September. Did it, though? Hold on. Gonna look this one up, too. Gonna look this one up as well. It came out in May. Okay, so I was actually a little bit late with it. I need to get some of these freaking Capcom collections, by the way. I've been really slacking on that. I meant to get the Marvel vs. Capcom one like forever ago. And I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll definitely do that. I'm gonna try and set more time aside to just like play shit. And then yeah, obviously, so a Yoshi game did get announced at a September Nintendo Direct. I don't know specifically if this is supposed to represent a Yoshi game, but I'm gonna just assume that it was. I could always just go back through the actual stream and find the part where I talked about it. Hold on. What did I say specifically? It was like, what, 6 years ago? And that game was mid as all hell. It would be pretty nice if I actually had one of those. There he goes. When's the Lego Game Boy dropping? Okay, yeah, so... Does that say -7 degrees? Why was it so cold last year? What happened? Anyway. I just saw the temperature on my thing and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why is it so cold? Okay, right, so I got distracted. What am I doing? Right, yeah. So Yoshi. Yeah, it sounds like I was talking about a new Yoshi game with this one. So that did happen. It didn't drop, but it did get announced. So I'm gonna count that as a W. Pokemon Legends ZA is there. That obviously came out in October, so I was right on the money with that. Metroid Prime 4 as well. right on the money with it. Also, we had the title. Oh yeah, right, because that was like last year. I forgot. It was, well, man, that was so long ago. Not last year. That was 2024 even. 2024, I mean. Deltarune. I was actually late with that one. That dropped in June, so not quite. Grand Theft Auto 6 is here for some reason, and yeah, I mean, who are we kidding, bro? I'm pretty sure by the time I posted this, I think they already announced that it was delayed to like May 2026. So, yeah, I don't even know what I was cooking with that. And then we had Donkey Kong 64. Now, we did get a new Donkey Kong game, so, I mean, I was kind of there with the 3D Donkey Kong, but, you know, that's a bit of a stretch, so I'm just gonna say we didn't get that one. Overall, not a bad spread. Not a bad spread for this one. I think we fumbled a lot around the middle, but I think there's a lot of stuff we got towards like towards the end of the year that ended up actually being accurate. So yeah, I think even the Lego, I think I might even have got the release date for the Lego Game Boy down. So yeah, all right, good stuff. So that was our predictions. We'll come back to do our 2026 predictions at the end of the stream. For the time being, what we are going to do now is look at this tier list here. All right, are we ready? All right, so we're going to go through this and we're going to see what games should rank where, what games have been played in 2025. And yeah, like I said, again, I didn't play a lot of new stuff this year. I'll be so real. I just didn't. Partly because, you know, I'd been working so much, but also because of the also because of the Mario series I did. So most of my playtime, most of my free time that I had to play was playing those Mario games to record footage for my reviews. Now the good thing about that is that I have that footage forever and I can use it anytime I do a Mario thing. Which was kind of the whole point, but it did mean that I missed out on a lot of games. So we're gonna go through these. I'm not gonna have a lot of these that I've played, but if there's any of you guys in chat or you're watching right now or you're watching the VOD or whatever, and you have anything you want to say about what games should be placed where, let me know. Feel free to interrupt. If you see a game that you've played, tell me all about it. Tell me where you would rank it. So yeah, it is in alphabetical order as well, if that helps. So there we go. Actually, yeah, yeah. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say, is there a link I could have so I could also try and do this, or am I just joining in and?
We could just all do it together. Usually we do like a community thing, so okay. We all kind of like chip in. Okay, right off the bat, is there any particular 2025 games that you played? Because this list pretty much has everything, so I don't think they won't have whatever game it is you've played. Anything particularly for you? Did you play Ark Raiders? I feel like that's something you would have played.
No,
I saw that up here.
I was wanting to. I've played the rematch game.
Rematch, okay. Wait, let me find that and we can rank that first. Okay, it's gonna be down in R. Oh wait, hold on, scrolled a little too far. Here we go. Okay, rematch. Oh, here we go, found it. Yeah. Okay, so where are we ranking this?
I am ranking this. I'll just see what the rankings are.
Random first. Okay, so we have Game of the Year contender, which obviously would be for the best of the best. Fantastic, decent, mediocre, bad, awful, worst Game of the Year, and haven't tried but want to.
I'll put in mediocre because
okay.
I played it very early on. There's a lot of disconnects happening. It wasn't just with me, it was like the people I was playing with too. But it could be better now, so I'm not going to put it in bad because they might have improved that. Okay.
See, I didn't take you for a soccer game kind of person, but there we go. All right. I'm gonna while you think about whatever the next one is, I'm gonna throw one of my own in. And right off the bat, I see Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. And listen, Listen. I'm not going to say Game of the Year contender, just because the game isn't complete. I feel like the complete package of Deltarune is going to be absolutely incredible. And when I first played it, I didn't love Chapter 3. But I've grown to like it with the replay I'm doing right now. I'm doing another playthrough. Well, I say right now. I haven't. It's probably been like, it probably hasn't been a couple months since I actually last picked it up. But I definitely enjoyed Chapter 3 much more on replay, and with all the improvements there. So basically, my thing is that it is just like, yeah, just that initial thing. It's definitely I've improved in terms of like how much I like it. I love Chapter 4 though. Chapter 4 is absolutely incredible. It is immaculate. The writing is amazing. The soundtrack for both chapters is incredible. I've had the damn TV World theme from Chapter 3 just absolutely stuck in my head, and I'll just listen to that shit like damn near every day. I love it so much. Just everything about it is amazing, and I can see why this chapter was took so long. These chapters took so long to make. I cannot wait for Chapter 5. That is this year. We're getting Chapter 5 this year, which is actually crazy. The shortest wait for Deltarune we've ever had. And yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I do think there's a couple games that I think generally I enjoyed a little bit more, just by nature of like either I played them more or I just thought they did something like really, really exceptional that I loved. But this game is amazing. I absolutely recommend Deltarune, even if you're not an RPG fan. If you just like good stories and great characters and an amazing world, Deltarune absolutely is something to delve into. And if you just like really good soundtracks, Deltarune soundtrack is, oh my god, bro. Toby Fox, bro. Toby Fox, man. Absolute legend in the industry. What's up, Son Goku? We're talking about games of the year. Welcome to 2026, and welcome to the first full stream of 2026. You are our first chatter. If you have any games that came out in 2025 that you want to rank up here, let me know. Or if you have anything you want to say about certain games, we'll talk about it. Emma, do you have another one, or do you want me to just keep going with this?
The ZA, Pokemon ZA.
Pokemon Legends ZA. I have not played that, so tell me all about it.
I would put it at fantastic.
Where's it at?
I really enjoyed it.
Pac-Man, Persona 5, Pokemon. I see Pokemon Friends. Oh, here we go. Pokemon Legends ZA.
It's next to it, yeah.
Where are you putting it?
Fantastic.
Okay. Also, I don't like.
Really, really good.
I don't like that this is called decent. I feel like we should.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad tiers actually. Let's do great.
Great, yeah. And then like maybe
good.
Okay. Good.
Mid. Bad. And then we'll just do garbage. There doesn't need to be a worst game of the year. There we go. Okay, so wait, would you want rematch in the mid tier then?
Yeah.
Because that's where it was
We'll
before.
move that down to mid.
Okay. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Wait, okay, what Emma, what do you want to say about Pokemon Legends?
It's a game that I really like playing. Unfortunately, I agreed to play along with someone else, so I've been kind of waiting for them to get like in a place where they can play it again. But when I could play it, I did not want to put it down at all. And I think that people should try it if they haven't so far.
Okay. Very cool. Did you... I don't know what baby playtime is. Okay, where are you trying to rank Poppy Playtime? I don't even know what this is. I'm going to be so real. Like, I've heard of it, but I just don't know what it is. Where do you want to put it? Where do you want to put it? Game of the year, fantastic, great, good, mid, bad, garbage, or, well, I'm assuming you've played it, so I'm not going to say haven't tried but want to for this one. Where are you trying to rank that? I'll just leave it there in the meantime. But yeah, okay, good rankings for Pokemon. We like to see that. Okay, in the meantime, while bro figures that out, I'm going to do my next game. Okay, I'm actually going to throw one in the haven't tried but want to tier. I actually do have the game. It's a scary game. All right, but how are you ranking it though? Like where's it going to go on the tier list? So yeah, Fatal Fury City of Wolves. I did actually get this game on the sale. Because they had a sale. The game was like $15, bro. I was like, hell yeah. Are you kidding? I'm definitely getting that. So right now, because I have not played it yet, I'm gonna put it in haven't tried but want to. But I'm definitely gonna hop on that game as soon as I have a moment to do that. I might do that later, to be honest, because I'm about to do a little bit of a catch up on some things. So that's gonna be one of the priorities for sure. Good deal. Okay, we'll put it in good. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Sure. Not much more to say about that one. I don't know anything about it, but if you say it's good, I guess it must be good. It must be good. All right. Emma, do you have another game, or am I going straight to my next one?
There was one that I saw. Oh, what was it?
Have you played Grounded 2?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to think of games that you would have played.
It was a sim, well, the sim ones. Power Wash Sim 2.
Power Wash Sim 2. Okay, a lot of P games. Where's it at? Power Wash, Power Wash, Power Wash. Here we go, found it. Power Wash Sim 2.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the verdict on this?
I'll put this one in great. It's a really good game to like unwind to, and they've added some really good like maps and that for you to clean and added quite a bit to it. Okay. So yeah, I think it's quite good.
I played a little bit of Power Wash Simulator, and yeah, it's actually pretty. I should probably play it more, to be honest. I've been like, full transparency. I've honestly been very stressed lately, so I think a nice game to just kind of unwind for a bit would be nice. I don't know. Maybe I should hop on.
If you want to do that, you can even do it 2-player. So like we could even like do that.
Oh, fantastic!
At some point as well.
Hey, maybe that could be a stream. I don't know. All right. Next off, because I see it there. It keeps calling to me. I have to talk about what I honestly do think is my game of the year. And dude, I need to play more of this game. I still haven't 100%ed it, but I promise you, as soon as I have the means to do so, I am going to get back to Donkey Kong Bonanza, because this game, oh my fucking god, this game is immaculate. I'm sorry, but that's easily game of the year. That is my game of the year. That is my game of the year. It's not the game I played the most, but by god, it's the game I had the most fun with, bro. Like, if there's nothing more cathartic than just running around and fucking smashing everything to pieces. Oh man, this game is amazing. I had so much fun with my playthrough. The ending of that game is one of the craziest endings to any platformer. I was just floored the whole time, jaw on the floor, mouth agape. I'm telling you, no game has ever had me like that. No game has ever had me like that. That has been a platformer. Probably since honestly, probably since the ending of Odyssey. I think the ending of Mario Odyssey was the last time that I like had that like level of just like, oh my fucking god, this is a peak ending. And Donkey Kong Bonanza had that. And just like the variety in this game, despite the fact that it all takes place underground, every location is so different and so unique. There's so many fun challenges. I know a lot of people are going to have the same complaints with Mario Odyssey, where it's like, oh, there's too many bananas to collect. It's and it can be a little bit overwhelming with all the collectibles. But I find, honestly, first of all, it's really easy to find a lot of this stuff because, you know, if you just keep smashing around, which is just so fun to do, and you're going to be doing that a lot anyway, you're going to find, like, maps. You're going to find things that will help you uncover some of those secrets. And one of my favorite things to find are the fossils. I love finding the fossils. It always feels so satisfying to get those. All the costumes and skins you can unlock. The way that Pauline was introduced into the game and is just such a cool sidekick for Donkey Kong to have. It kind of feels a bit weird with the lore still. Like, I still don't fully get what the lore is with that. But what I will say is that you know, and you know, I'm not playing Donkey Kong for the story. So it doesn't bother me that much. But just everything about it, the art design, the world design, even the soundtrack. You know, a lot of the songs, like the bonus room theme, is like still stuck in my head. Some of the remixes that are in there, and the boss fights as well. The boss fights were genuinely really fun. A lot of them were like pretty super easy. But I do think they were just really fun to take down again, because just like just playing as just a character that is just a sheer force of destruction that cannot be stopped is one of the most like fun things you can do. It's an absolute power fantasy of a game. I love this game so much. Like to a massive degree, this is one of my favorite games of all time already. And I haven't even seen all it has to offer yet. I need to get back on this game. And trust and believe, these next 2 weeks, I will make time for this. I will absolutely make time for this game. I need to for sure. So yeah, that's gonna be going up there, 100%, no doubt in my mind. I fucking love. Oh man, Donkey Kong Bonanza, bro. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Peak. Nothing hits like a good platformer. Nothing hits like a great platformer. Genuinely for me. It's dopamine, bro. Just inject that shit into me, man. Sparking Zero Dragon Ball game, the highest unread. We can't rank Sparking Zero because it came out in 2024. You can go back and look at the 2024 list to see where we ranked it. Actually, where did we rank Sparking Zero? I'm sure I ranked it high. I'm sure we ranked Sparking Zero high. Hold on, yeah. Where did Sparking Zero place in the last list? Oh, okay, it was in the great tier. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty good for Sparking Zero, I feel. Yeah. All right, cool. Anyways, what's this song? I don't even remember adding this. Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Okay. Good timing on that. Did you play Gekishin Squadra? I was thinking of playing it until I found out it was like a League of Legends game, and I just lost interest. Did anyone play this? Anyone at all? Because I did not.
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Anyone play Garfield Kart 2?
No.
Nope.
Not
okay.
after the first one.
Oh, Haste. Okay. Let's talk about Haste. I did actually play this. I didn't realize this was a 2025 game. I didn't finish it because I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like the game, it starts out like really good, and I really like the movement in this game. But my problem with it is, first of all, I don't really love how the boss fights were done, because you know you're in this game, you're constantly moving, and the only thing you can really do is like there's not even a jump. Like, the only thing you can do is basically fast fall and gain momentum. Like, it's pretty much like an auto runner that's like momentum based, and I really like the idea of that. But again, it's like it doesn't work too well for boss fights, and also a lot of the late game levels are like just, it's so insanely difficult. Like, I genuinely couldn't beat this game. You can go back and watch the streams for it. It just didn't I just couldn't really do it. So I won't say the game is like mid or anything. I would say it's good. I think it's a good game, but I do think it definitely has problems. I think the game, I've seen the game has had some patches since I played it, so I don't know if that like adjusted the difficulty at all to make it a little bit more fair. But I felt like some of those late game levels and bosses were just like I couldn't do it, bro. I think I literally got to this one boss fight that I just could not figure out. Like, it was just so ridiculously fucking hard. I couldn't even figure it out. And I've played a lot of hard games, and I've beaten a lot of hard games, but this genuinely felt like almost impossible. Like I genuinely couldn't figure it out. But that said, you know, I don't think it's a bad game at all. I think what you get is a fairly solid experience up to that point. So I would say it's good. I would say Haste is a good, solid game that I don't know if I'd recommend it. I don't know if I'd recommend it unless you're like super into, you know, platformers like that. But, you know, I'd say give it a shot. You know, it's an indie game as well, so you can't really go wrong with supporting indie devs. Discord? Oh, you want the Discord link? Sure. Let me send you that. I'll say the Discord isn't super active. But you can go ahead and join it anyway. And we have a bunch of channels in there. We got news channel, memes, jukebox. We got an art channel if you draw. So you know, yeah, but you post stuff there every now and then if you like. Hold on, let me go ahead and. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Just completely lost my whole mind right there. There we go. All right. There we go. There's the Discord link for you. Oh, in both chats. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Incredible. I don't know why my live channel name is green, but don't worry about that too much. Also, I changed up my chat box again, and I actually really like it. I think it looks great. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty great. Anyways, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this thing right here. That said, though, I think the text might be slightly cut off. Potentially. I'll leave it. It seems to just be for links anyway. It hasn't cut anything else off, so I think we're good. I think we're good there. All right. So, what's the next game to talk about here? We've ranked quite a few more than I was kind of expecting, to be honest. What the hell is 5 hearts under one roof? What is that? It's a kind of dating sim. Long ass title, bro. Let's see.
That is a crazy name up there. At H, there was a crazy named game.
At H?
Yeah.
How to Train Your Cock? What the hell? Also, wait.
Like, was the word in big white. I was like, what?
It's actually terrible. Okay. Did anyone play Hollow Knight Silksong? Because that was a really big deal.
I played a tiny bit, but I did not get very far at all.
Okay, would you?
That platformers, so.
Well, it's more of like a Metroidvania type game, but did you play enough to like have an opinion on it, or?
I mean, I thought it was good. Just I'm not great myself at that kind of game, but I think you'd have a lot of fun playing it.
Okay, see, I need to play the first Hollow Knight, so yeah, I might get to it. I might get to it. All right, we'll put it in the good ranking.
Yeah.
If you feel confident in saying that. Yo, what's up, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Welcome to the new season. Welcome to the new vibes. We are ranking our 2025 games. If there's any games you played that came out in 2025 that you really particularly liked, or you have any opinions on the ones that we're ranking, tell us all about it. Tell us all about it, bro. We appreciate it. But welcome back. Bubsy, did this come out? The Perfect Collection. I didn't even see. I forget about Bubsy, bro. Did anyone here play Expedition 33? Because I mean, I sure as hell didn't. So I'm gonna skip it for now. But if anyone's played that, let me know where you would rank it. Okay, scrolling. Just trying to see all of these. And which was played... Kirby Air Riders. Let's go ahead and rank that one. Kirby Air Riders is a fantastic freaking game. Did I like it more than Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4? No. No, I don't think so. But... holy crap, bro. I was not expecting to be as addicted to this game as I was for a little bit there. And I still want to play more. I want to do another run of the campaign mode. There's a lot of stuff to do. I really want to clear out like the challenge boards and all that. Get all the vehicles. And just keep fucking around in this game. And trust and believe this game will be a frequent revisit for the channel. I'm gonna actually make like a little document just for all of the recurring games that we're gonna keep playing, all of the but I'm gonna make like a rotation. I'm gonna work on like a rotation thing, and Kirby Air Riders is absolutely gonna be part of that rotation. It is chaotic beyond belief, but I love it. I love that about it. Like, it's just something really great to play in short bursts, or for long sessions, depending on how you're looking at it. Is that Donkey Kong Bonanza at the top? Yes, sir, it is, bro. DK Bonanza was incredible, bro. I already went on a rant about how fantastic that game is, but man, I love Bonanza so much. Like, it's actually unreal. There's still so much I need to do in that game, but I love it. I love it to bits. Anyways, Kirby Air Riders. So, yeah, I've probably already played this game about as much as I've played Mario Kart this year. So, that should go to show just how much I really enjoyed this game. And I'm usually not even a Kirby guy. You know, I played a little bit of the original Air Riders. But yeah, this game blew me away with how good it was. Sakurai absolutely cooked as always. You can definitely feel the Smash influence in there. Ever since the first Air Riders, you know, there's been a lot of Smash games, so there's a lot of Smash influence in this new one. Great character selection, great course selection. City Trial Mode, bro. City Trial Mode has consumed way too much of my free time already. And I love it to bits. I absolutely love City Trial. It's so chaotic, so fun, just becoming overpowered, fighting with your friends. It is one of those games that I just sit down with friends, with family to play. And we always have a blast with it. And again, the campaign, don't sleep on the campaign of this game. It is incredibly fun. It's a pretty average, like short, like 3-hour experience. But it's a good 3-hour experience. Definitely play the campaign for Air Riders. I think that is the very first thing you should do. It does a great job of teaching you the game and the mechanics, and because of the leveling up system, it really eases you into the actual game feel of Kirby Air Riders. So definitely do play the campaign first. This game is amazing. Soundtrack is immaculate too. Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely up there. Abso-freaking-lutely, bro. Absolutely. We're gonna try and play some more Kirby. I wanna still do that Kirby marathon this year, or maybe next year. I don't know, depending on all the Sonic stuff we end up doing. Hey, all right. So, what's next? But yeah, like I said, if there's any games you guys want to call out that you've played specifically, let me know about it and let me know where you'd rank it on the list. I see Marvel Cosmic Invasion and Mario Kart World. Which one should we rank first? Let's just go from Kart Racer to Kart Racer while we're at it. Let's do Mario Kart World next. Now listen, okay? This game, I would still give it a great ranking. I know it has a lot of problems.
Yeah,
see, I was tempted to do that, but I'm like, I would definitely play Mario Kart World over any of the games in there. So the game has a lot of problems, and I will be the first person to tell you that. The game is riddled with flaws, okay? A lot of it is admittedly kind of small stuff. Some of it's very, very large intrinsic flaws. But what I will say is that it's still a fun game. At the end of the day, it's still Mario Kart, and no one does it like Mario Kart. The feel of this game is really, really great. Probably the best Mario Kart has ever felt. The game looks amazing. The soundtrack is one of the most impressive achievements in soundtrack history. And that shit is really good. And I need to add some of that to the... I need to add some of those songs to the stream rotation here for sure. And it's like... Yeah, one of the problems is the price. Also, what's up, Goober? How's it doing? Welcome back to chat. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. But yeah, we got a new change, new season, new vibes for 2026. We're out here. We're ranking our 2025 games, by the way. So if there's any particular 2025 games that you like, tell us all about it. Tell us all about it, man. I was in prison. Were you trapped and betrayed in the hyperbolic time chamber? Damn, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year indeed, bro. We're gonna be out here. The change is so good. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. You missed the intro screen though. You guys missed the intro screen. You're gonna have to be here early next time so you can see it. Or I could show you it now, but you know that would be lame. You're gonna have to just make sure to be on time, okay? But no, it's really cool. You'll like it. You'll like it for sure. Hey, you might see the intermission screen though. You might see that though. I don't know. Which is basically the same thing. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, yeah. We're all out here, bro. We're chilling. So right, Mario Kart World. Obviously, you know, actually speaking of intermissions, Mario Kart World intermission tracks. Listen, okay, they did release a patch recently that fixed some of them up to make them a little less boring. But I think inherently the idea of intermission tracks is just very stupid. I think it is a very stupid idea. I think it's a very bad idea. And I think that is indicative of an overall problem with the open world system. I've gone back to play this game quite a bit over the year that it's been out. Well, over the like 6, 7... Oh, fuck, god damn it, I said the fucking thing. Oh, no! The 6 or 7 months.
Why did you do that?
Listen, it's not my fault. That's just how long it's been out for. It's been 6 or 7 months. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Man said, fuck you. That's crazy, bro. It's not even my fault, bro. It's just been that long. Anyway, for the 6 or 7 months that it's been out. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't go back to the open world. I just don't go back to the open world all that much. I don't think it's really all that interesting. There's just like, you know, and again, it's like they've released some patches here and there to, you know, again, make that aspect of the game more engaging, but it's just like, it's not enough to really make me care about it. So most of the time I just play the regular races and I have enough fun with that. So, that's basically my review of Mario Kart World. The core gameplay is amazing. I think a lot of the additional content either is just lacking or there's just things that there's just things about it that just aren't super well designed, to be honest. I think this game could easily be improved with some updates, just like add more tracks, make it so intermissions aren't such a frequent you know, problem for people. Have it so that when you play online, you can select whether or not before you go into a room, intermission tracks will play. Something like that, you know. Don't force people to engage with a new concept that clearly most people don't like. Most people don't like the intermission tracks, okay? Don't force people to engage with it, Nintendo. That's not how you engage with your audience. That's not how you get your audience to engage with your game. Make it an option, okay? Just make it an option. That's all I ask. But other than that, fantastic game. I do like Mario Kart World, but it just because of those problems, I have to put it in great. The year of Chapter 5, it is. I was saying that earlier. I was saying I can't freaking believe that this is about to be the shortest Deltarune wait of all time. It's crazy. It's crazy. And when someone gets into a truck, things get chaotic, and I love that. I do like that. And it's nice that they've increased the likelihood of you being able to do that as well. It's good stuff. I've been playing the Sonic Adventure Saturn mod. It somehow increases the vibes, especially when you don't use the homing attack. Yes, you can beat Sonic's campaign without the homing attack. I think I saw a video about that. I've seen a video about that before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's accurate. But maybe we should try that out. I was thinking for the 35th anniversary this year, I'm gonna 100% the adventure games. I think that's gonna be my goal for the 35th anniversary this year. I think we're gonna do 100% adventure game playthroughs. So maybe I might do it with that mod. if you guys want to see that, or I might use it for a couple of episodes for that little series we'll do. So we're gonna do SA1, we're gonna do SA2. We're not gonna do Heroes though. It doesn't count as an adventure game anyway. Good luck ripping your hair out in SA2. Honestly, no. The thing I'm worried about with SA2 is the Chow Garden. That's what I'm worried about. I'm probably gonna do a lot of that stuff off stream. But I'll do a little bit of it in case you guys are actually interested in seeing me raise Chow. But, you know, I don't know if anyone wants to actually see that. Yeah, Chow Garden is just a lot of waiting. So, I don't know. If I can figure out something we could do in the meantime, while that's off in the background, then maybe we could do that. If not, I'll just do it off stream. I want to see you somehow get a Chaos Chow. We'll see what happens, man. Anything could go down. Anything could go down. But that'll probably be in the summer, so you'll have to wait a little bit for that. We'll do it around the actual anniversary date. We'll start doing those. SA1 and 2. I might do some other Sonic 100% as well. WPFP change, by the way. W's all around, man. We're just collecting those. We're collecting W's at this point. But actually, let's stay on the kart racer train, as well as the Sonic train. Great timing for the music as well. Where's it at? Where's it at? I've gone way past it. Here we go. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Hey, man, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I have 100 hours in this game. I already have like 100 hours in this game. I genuinely love this game. I am addicted to this game. Any chance I get to play this game, I'm hopping on. It's Game of the Year contender. It's not as good as Bonanza, okay? Bonanza is like crazy. That is a wild video game that I'm surprised even exists. But Crossworlds? Don't sleep on Crossworlds, bro. Crossworlds dog shits on World. It, like, high key, it kind of does. And I think the reason for that is literally just because of the fact that, like, this game is non-frickin' stop. They made sure they keep you engaged all the time. First of all, the track selection is incredible. The game feel is really good. I don't think the game feel is as good as Mario Kart World. I think that game feels a little more solid, especially with that animation work just being a lot better. But what I will say about this game is that it does feel really, really good. It does feel really good as a kart racer. I'd probably say about on par with Mario Kart 8 in terms of how it feels. Hatsune Miku is in the game. So, you know, we have that. Mega Man is in the game. Pac-Man is coming to the game. Like, there's so much content. There's so much content. What I love here is that. It's the fact that Mario Kart World, we don't truly know if this game is going to get an update, you know? A lot of people will assume one way or another. Like, oh, you know, Mario Kart 8 got an update after however many years, 6 years. 8 Deluxe, that is. But, you know, we weren't even sure that was going to happen up until it did. Or, oh, you know, maybe it won't get an update at all, you know? So we don't truly know, and I don't like the lack of transparency there, you know? Because at the very least, Kirby Air Riders, we know that's not getting additional content. We know that's not getting additional content. And they made sure to make that very clear from the start. I respect that infinitely more than no transparency at all. And with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, they announced way ahead of time about the Season Pass. Free Season Pass, paid DLC Pass, all that stuff. And, you know, it's just that level of transparency and letting people know what kind of content to expect that is what keeps these games above World for me. So, yeah, that's definitely something I really appreciate a lot. You have CPU levels instead of just car speeds like Mario Kart. Exactly, I do like that as well. That's very nice. Even Grand Prix is active. It isn't just an online game. Yes. There's a lot of content outside of that. The race park mode is actually really, really good. I like using that a lot for local matches. A lot of the time, I like to just play with random rule sets. You know, random tracks, random items, random crossworlds, random everything. Or, you know, we disable certain items and just have an absolute crazy time, you know? All monster trucks only, you know? You can do that. Whereas Mario Kart, you couldn't do that until, like, the last update. So what the heck? I hate how people find any excuse to hate on Crossworlds and it ultimately boils down to them being miserable. I haven't seen any Crossworlds hate. I'll be real. I don't know where you're going to see Crossworlds hate. I've not seen anyone hate on this game. I think it's been getting really high reviews. People are playing it a lot. I've had a lot of non-Sonic fans come to me say that they enjoy the game a lot. Like, they've been just having a lot of fun with it. There's, you know, a lot of people getting games for characters they want to see in there, and yeah, you know, it's good stuff. It's really good stuff. I farm tickets in Race Park. Even when you're grinding, the game is fun. Exactly. The grind is always fun. You're always just going to be having a ball with that one. I love the conversations that take place before the race begins and the strong responses. Yes. Oh my god, we didn't even talk about the character interactions. Man, the character interactions are so peak, bro. They gave every character aura. Every character has aura. Even fucking Zavok has aura. How did they make Zavok kind of likable? How did they do that? The interactions are fire. You said Twitter? See, that's your problem. That's your problem, bro. Don't be using Twitter. If you're going to use Twitter, bro, use that following tab. Don't be looking at that For You page, bro. You're going to see miserable people, bro. You're just going to see miserable people. Just don't do it, bro. Don't engage with that shit, all right? For your mental health. Don't even do it. But yeah, no. Great game. Amazing game. Fantastic game. Game of the Year contender. That shit is amazing. I loved it a lot. Don't get distracted, handsome. We're here to race, so keep your eyes on the road. Wait, what's the response? He says, don't worry about me. I can handle the curves like a pro. Like, Sonic, come on, man. We know about you, little bro. We know about you, big bro. What are you out here doing? Also, that one line where he tells Amy to back it up. Come on, bro. We know you're a freak. We know you're a freak like that. Knuckles gonna kill Sonic. That's incredible. That's genuinely incredible. If they can fix Zavok, anything is possible. Truly. Bro, bring back Infinite, man. This is what I keep telling them. Bring back Infinite, bro. Shit would be fire. All right. Let's come back to the list here. So let's talk about Marvel Cosmic Invasion next. Now, this is like the latest 2025 game that I played. And I really did enjoy this a lot. I really had a very solid time with it. I want to do another playthrough soon. But this game is genuinely immaculate. Really good beat 'em up game. Amazing pixel art. Amazing level design, amazing enemy design. I love this selection of characters. Like, beat 'em ups don't usually have like this kind of roster. So very large roster. You have obviously your fan favorite picks, and then you have some lesser known characters who just all offer something really unique to the gameplay loop. I think it's also a really simplistic game. It's a really simplistic game that I think is just very easy to pick up and have a good time with. Even if you don't really play beat 'em ups. I mean, I played it with Emma, who's not particularly invested into the genre, but even she had a really good time with it. So yeah, very solid game. Very solid game. Also, soundtrack by T. Lopes, and we love a little bit of T. Lopes in here. So you know, you got to play it just for that at least, for you Sonic fans. I really enjoyed it. Why? Aren't you in the call? I guess not. I guess not. Wait, hold on. What are you guys saying? Infinite is dead. Listen, man. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Bring it back. Do what we gotta do, man. I think Starline coming back as a Frankenstein's monster situation would be cool. Starline would be interesting to see in the games, honestly. I can't talk on mic at the moment. Okay, no worries. Wow, you learned to count to 100. Very impressive. Now, do you know which one's the brake and which one's the accelerator? That line was cold, bro. I can't believe he said that. We need to, you know what we need to do? We need to rank the Crossworlds interactions at some point. We need to do a tier list for that, 100%. I saw Cosmic Invasion is available for me to play through Game Pass. So attempted to download it and play it as well. Hey, go ahead. Why not? Last time we did it through Parsec. I want to do more Parsec streams as well. So definitely, if there's any like fun multiplayer games that come out, I'll probably be using that in the future. Now that we got that working. That's a good idea. Sure is. Split Fiction. We might have to go back and do that. I can't lie. We might have to go back and do that. Actually, where is Split Fiction? Where is Split Fiction? Did anyone else play that? If not, I'm still gonna rank it anyway in the in the haven't played but wanna play tier, because it definitely looks like a lot of fun. It definitely looks like a lot of fun for sure. It Takes Two, Overcooked, Wii Shop music. We all love to see the Wii Shop music. Sonic Rumble. Do you want to rank Sonic Rumble? I'm gonna be honest. I only played it the one time. I literally only played it on stream, and I'm gonna be so real. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I'm not really into mobile games. I don't particularly like Fall Guys either. I just felt like the game felt really slow paced. I didn't like all the monetization. Soundtrack is really good though. Soundtrack was amazing. But I didn't particularly like it. I completely forgot about Sonic Rumble after I deleted my account because I fucked up my in-game name. Oh. Alright, well, Emma says it's great. So, we'll meet in the middle and put it in good. We'll put it in the middle of good. Maybe under Silksong. There we go. I feel like that's a good spot for it. I feel like that's a decent spot for it right there. Okay. Next off. What else? And like I said, if there's any 2025 games you guys have played that you want ranked, tell me where it should go, and tell me a little bit about why you want it ranked there. If you like. If not, you know, we can just leave it off the list. It's all good. I was looking for a certain game. What game was I looking for? Metroid Prime 4. I was looking for Metroid Prime 4 because I kept seeing it, and I feel like we should definitely rank that. Alright, Metroid Prime 4. Ooh, I can't lie to you, bro. Listen. I know some people hate on this game. I have seen some videos, you know, of reviews of people saying that this game was bad or that it was really disappointing. Here's what I think. As someone who, like, hasn't been a long-time Metroid fan, I only really got into Metroid, like, around the time that Dread came out. You know, I'd played some of the games before that, but I only really, like, started really playing Metroid when Dread came out. So I haven't been, like, fully on board with the Metroid Prime wait, but I was really excited when it was revealed, because obviously I had played the first one back then. So I was more just happy that the game was out and that we could play it. And I had fun with it. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. I thought the exploration was really good. I liked the psychic abilities. I do think they could have done some more interesting puzzles with it. A lot of the time, it was pretty simple. It was pretty basic, even for Metroid Prime standards. So, you know, I kind of wish there was a little bit more implementation for it there. I thought the combat was really good, and I really liked the lore of this game. I liked the lore with all the Lamorn and the Grievers, and all the you know, how their civilization kind of progressed and went from machines to psychic abilities, and then eventually they all got wiped out, and now you have to kind of avenge their sacred land in a way. Psylocke coming back was really cool. It was a shame, though, that, like, he only really shows up at the end of the game. You know, it would have been nice to see him have more of an active role in the story, especially considering how long we'd actually been waiting for him to really make a move in this series. But obviously, the big contentious point of this game is the desert, okay? The desert sucks, okay? I'm just gonna straight up say it. The desert sucks. Collecting the green energy crystals sucks. It's just not particularly fun. It's definitely the worst aspect of the game by a long shot. And I think they absolutely could have just removed it. I think they could have removed that entire aspect of the game, that entire section of the game, and nothing would change. Not a thing. I genuinely think so. But that is just one bad aspect of a game that otherwise I thought was really fun, really enjoyable, and, you know, it's a decent length experience. So it's something you can come back and you can play multiple times, try and get a faster run, try and get more 100% completion. I just went for a basic run for my first one. So yeah, but I'm sure I'll probably come back to it sometime. But other than that, yeah, definitely a fun experience. Definitely a good time for Metroid Prime 4. Definitely has its problems, just like Mario Kart World, which is why I'm putting it in the great tier alongside it. But yeah, solid game. It's not bad at all. I think people who are calling it a straight up bad game, they're over exaggerating. I think they were just disappointed that it wasn't like a perfect 10 out of 10, which is okay. You're allowed to be. You're allowed to feel that way. But you know, just be honest with yourself. You know, it's not. Other than the desert, like, it's not a badly designed game. It doesn't have any problems. It's got no bugs because it's Nintendo. You know, yeah, it's solid. It's solid gaming, I think. I got Sword of the Sea, but it couldn't run on my shitty PC, so I had to get a refund. Common Steam W. Did you at least play enough of it to get an opinion at all? Like, if you had to rank it, like, where would you put it? Type shit. Okay. It literally couldn't load. Okay, right, got you. So nothing then. You know what? I'll give you this. Hold on, where is it at? It should be on this list because we have literally everything. Sword of the Sea. There it is. All right, we'll put it in. What's it called? Haven't played but want to. We'll put it in there. All right, there you go. Just so it makes the list. All right, what's next? I'm trying to think of games I've played. Again, I didn't play a lot this year. I didn't play a lot of new stuff this year. I'm just trying to think of the ones I have played. And scroll through these. I think you would enjoy Sword of the Sea as a one-off. I might try it. I don't know if I would play it on stream, though. That might just be a play in my own time type thing. Trying to see here. Is this all the games you played in 2025 or all games released in 2025? This is just games released in 2025. I'm going to put Pac-Man World 2 Repack in also the haven't played but want to tier. I do want to do a stream for that and also the first game at some point. Probably this year. I think that's when we'll do that. What else have we got here? Just trying to see. And yeah, again, if you guys got anything in particular, tell me about it. And we can rank that shit. That might be it for me.
I've also played the spray paint.
Spray paint?
Sim. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did you think of that? Is it... oh, here we go. Yeah, spray paint simulator. Okay, what did you think about this?
It's basically like the cleaning one. I rank it one lower though. I think...
Good?
I just find the cleaning one. Yeah.
Okay.
I find the power wash one more interesting, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Okay, no worries. Nintendo Switch 2 tutorial? Brother, I didn't pay that. I didn't play that because I'm not paying 10 bones for something that should have been free. Okay? Why is the tutorial on how to use the system I just bought not free with the system? How does that happen? But get it on PS5. Don't take a chance with your PC. My PC is pretty damn good, so I think it'll be able to run that. I should be able to run that game just fine. I wouldn't worry about that. I'll probably get it on PlayStation anyway. I tend to like just getting on console wherever I can. Yeah, my PC's good though. I can run it for sure. I'll be fine. No worries there. I'm gonna put Pirate Yakuza and haven't tried but want to because I want to play all the Yakuza games at some point. So that would be up there. I need to get back to Yakuza 3, but I'm gonna wait until the remaster comes out. I'm definitely gonna be playing that when it drops. Oh, my PC? You got a good PC? I mean, I don't know, man. But yeah, we got Garfield Kart, we got Garten of Banban, we got all this stuff. Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, a lot of Lego games. Did Lego Horizon come out this year, or is that not out yet? I actually don't know. Metal Gear Solid. Damn, dude. Okay. I'm just trying to see what else we've got here. Year of the Doomsday. It is the Year of Doomsday. Yeah, it is. It is. I can't wait for Doomsday. I'm actually very excited for that. I'm very, very excited for that. I know a lot of people have been doom posting about Doomsday, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And, you know, it's a new Avengers movie, you know? I mean, there'll be hype around it anyways. So, you know, I'll be there. I'll be watching it for sure. There's a lot of movies coming out, bro. Yeah, this year, genuinely, I think the reason why my mood was so low in 2025 is because I felt like there wasn't a lot of stuff coming out that I was super interested in. But this year is going to be peak, bro. There's so much stuff coming out, and a lot of it we probably don't even know yet. So I'm very excited for 2026. I think I'm going to be happy with a lot of stuff we're getting. Okay, I don't see any more games that I've played. So if you guys have anything else. What's that? Is
that the Hello Kitty game? Is that 2025?
Oh yeah, that should have been, right? You played that. Where's it? No. Oh, you know what though? I think it's because it was just a port, wasn't it? I think it was just a port, so I think they didn't count that. I think this is just new games and remakes
okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it in terms of stuff I've played. Yeah, give me some games you're interested in.
I'm interested in the Peak game.
Peak, okay. Wait, where am I going? I don't know my alphabet. Here we go. Peak. All right, found it. All right, we'll throw that in there. But yeah, if you guys have any other games you want to rank or games that you're interested to try that you haven't, tell me about it and we'll put it in the list.
Is there any more I'm interested in?
I'm excited for Mario Galaxy movie and Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, the Michael Jackson biopic is coming out. I should watch that as well. I like a bit of Michael Jackson. Metal Gear Solid 3. Where you ranking it? Metal Gear Solid Delta. There it is. Is this a ranking or a game that you haven't tried but want to? Fantastic. Okay, we love to see it. We love a ranking for Metal Gear Solid. I should play these actually. I should play some of these Metal Gear games, but man, I have a lot of stuff I need to play. I can't commit myself to everything, man. I have to be okay with that sometimes. But Metal Gear is cool. Metal Gear is definitely cool. So there you go. Nice ranking for that. If you guys got anything else that you've played and I haven't, let me know and we can rank it. Or again, if it's games that you haven't played but want to, throw it up there. I'm just trying to scroll back through this thing again to see if we're missing anything major, which I don't think we are. Well, I am. I'm not, at least. Again, you guys can let me know if that's different for you. But yeah. Just trying to see here. Okay. I'm locked in trying to see what games we got. Did they have the Mega Man collection drop this year? I might rank that as a want to play. But yeah, I can't remember if that came out already or if it is not yet. Oh yeah, there was that new SpongeBob game as well. I'm gonna throw that in. I'm gonna throw that in want to play as well. I saw some clips of it and it looks fun. We might have to do a SpongeBob game marathon at some point. I don't know when that will happen. Oh, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 as well. I'm going to throw in there. I haven't tried, but want to. Almost missed that. I've heard a lot about this Blue Prince game recently. Apparently that was really good. I don't know what it's about, though. No idea at all. What was the other game I was going to put up there? I forgot.
So you want to try the Dragon Ball game?
No, like I said, I was gonna play it, but then I found out it was like a League of Legends game, and I'm like not interested in that kind of game at all.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that type of. I'm not into it. I'm not sweaty enough to be doing that. Did you rank Sparking Zero yet? Not a 2025 game. That shit was 2024. It's funny because you're not actually you're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to mention that game. Damn, I was gonna rank something else in the wanna play, but I think. Oh right, Mega Man. I wanted to see if Mega Man was here because I think there was a new Mega Man collection released. If there is, then it's not on here. But yeah, I think it's not out yet. Yeah, Sparking Zero was 2024. It was like late 2020. It was around the time Shadow Generations dropped. I think they dropped like a week apart, if I remember correctly. It was that October, I think. But yeah, that was 2024, man. Crazy, right? It feels like time is moving at a crazy rate. It seriously is. Yeah.
That's everything.
That does seem like it's everything. Okay, so that's the 2025 list. So here is the ranking. So games that we haven't played, but would like to: SpongeBob Titans of the Tide, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Peak, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, Pac-Man World 2 Repack, Split Fiction, Sword of the Sea, and Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. There is nothing in garbage or bad, so thank God nobody played any bad games this year. In the mid tier, we have Rematch. In the good tier, we have Poppy Playtime 4. Because I guess somebody mentioned it, and I don't know, but yeah. Sonic Rumble, Hollow Knight Silksong, Haste, Spray Paint Sim. In the great tier, Mario Kart World, Metro Prime 4 Beyond, and Power Wash Simulator 2. In the fantastic tier, we have Metal Gear Solid Delta, Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Pokemon Legends ZA, Kirby Air Riders, and Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. And in the Game of the Year contenders, our top game of the year were Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Donkey Kong Bonanza. That is the Extra Zone Game of the Year 2025 community tier list. It seems like a lot of us didn't play a lot of new games this year. Especially compared to 2024. 2024 definitely had a lot more. So I think everyone's resolution this year is just to play more shit. Okay, can we all do that? Can we all set some time aside this year to make sure to just play a bunch of games? I think that's what we're going to have to do.
I've got 10 games in my wish list right now of games I've been wanting to play but just haven't got to.
Thank you for the hydrate, Redeem. I don't know why it doesn't show up on my actual stream doc thing. I saw it on the actual on-screen chat. Show activities. Yeah, I think that's what I want to. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, there we go. Nice. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it does show it. Cool. Perfect. All right. You should check out Crossworlds mods. I should. I need to get Crossworlds on Steam first, though, so I have to wait for another sale. There wasn't much to play other than games that existed in the past, not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a lot of remakes, a lot of remasters, and just in general, not a lot of games I was like super interested in. Like, I'm looking at this list, and honestly, there's not even a lot of these that I would like to play. Just these, really. Just pretty much just these.
I mean, Crossworlds is on sale now, but it's only 30%.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a bigger sale later. Summer sale is usually a bit bigger, and also like I don't really have money to spend on that right now, so we'll wait. We'll wait.
Because
I already got a lot of
£5.
Yeah, I already got a lot of games during that sale anyway, so we're good. We're fine. I made out with that. We're all okay. And Sonic. Yeah, there was Sonic. There's always Sonic. But yeah, definitely. There's a lot more stuff coming out in 2026. There's a lot more stuff to be excited about. So let's all swear an oath to play more games. So the next ranking will be a little bit bigger. But yeah, generally there just wasn't a lot of games played, which is okay. We got to be okay with that. If nobody got me, I know Sonic got me. Well, it's funny you say that because now it's time that we talk about. Whoa, hold on. You need to wait a minute. It's time to talk about our Sonic the Hedgehog 2026 predictions. Okay, what's gonna happen with the Sonic series in 2026? You know, we cover a lot of Sonic stuff here. We love Sonic, so we're gonna talk about what we think is gonna happen in this 2026 season. Hey, it's me. Where you at? Where you at? In the last stream? Were you there? I didn't see you. I didn't see you at all. Anyways.
Just real quick. You know how
in the
I
video.
mentioned Overcooked might be a game we could look at playing. It's only
I see
Overcooked is only
right there.
£1.29. Or Overcooked 2 is only £5. They're on big sale at the moment.
That's pretty good. But yeah, let's do this Sonic predictions thing. So usually how this works is we look at some headlines to do with Sonic that have happened where we can predict what's going on. But then we also just throw out some random freaking copium picks, you know, like anything can truly happen. Sega will announce any kind of thing that will go down. So we're going to predict what that's going to look like for the Sonic the Hedgehog series. I think we can do this a little bit out of order this time. I think sometimes it was hard to do it in any kind of order. But the first thing I'm going to put on this list, which I think is the most obvious thing, is... Hold on. Where's it at? Can I get just the logo? Yeah, this will do. That's perfect. So the first thing that I think the most obvious is it's the 35th anniversary. So I think we're going to see some kind of anniversary celebration. That's going to go down. Definitely. And that's going to take place in June. The actual anniversary date. Whatever exactly that ends up being, I guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, we're out here with the Sonic 35th, man. It's we really made it this far. This franchise is old, bro. This franchise is hella old. That's actually crazy. What if new models? New models? I mean, maybe. Is that much of a prediction, though? This franchise is resilient. We have endured so much. And we're still around. It's kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, models. Okay, that's an interesting one. A new short show at some point, like Chow Tales, but not. I like where your head's at. That's a good guess. I want to see a new, like, I feel like a new animated show. I'm gonna take that one step further, actually. I'm gonna take that one step further. Hold on, actually, let me yeah, hold on. Okay, yeah, let me use this. We'll do this image just because I like it. I think it's kind of badass. I think a Sonic animated show might get announced. I really think so, because when you think about it, like Prime ended 2 years ago, which is really scary to say. But Prime ended in like early 2024. So it's been a couple years. And there's no news of a renewal, despite the fact that show did really well. I think it's because they're probably working on something else. I feel like they have another deal. They're working with someone else. I genuinely do think that a new animated Sonic show is going to get announced at some point. An IDW animation in some form. I could totally see it being that. I think it will be an anime. I think an anime seems really likely. Because Sega's been doing a lot to try and grow Sonic in Japan. And Sonic X was originally made to do that. It flopped in Japan. It fucking failed in Japan. And funnily enough, completely took off in the West and is like one of the most popular pieces of Sonic media. You know, I have a lot of friends that like their exposure to Sonic is like literally the Shadow the Hedgehog game, maybe Sonic Heroes or Adventure 2, and Sonic X. Like those are like the four horsemen of Sonic introduction for like most regular freaking people. So that I can see happening, you know. They want to grow their audience. They want to keep people engaged. Sonic always just does really well in other mediums. So I think having a show to run alongside the movies, alongside the games, alongside the comics, that's something that they've clearly been very interested in, and that's something that I think they're gonna want to continue to do. Plus, with all the shorts and animations they've already done, there's clearly interest in like making a show. So the fact that Sonic Prime was only like really one actual TV season is kind of crazy. So I can definitely see this going down for sure, definitely. And yeah, we'll just throw it in the July to September category. I feel like that would be... I feel like it won't be announced like on that anniversary, but I think it could be announced... I think it could be announced after that. Should we throw some text up here? Let's throw some text up here. That one. There we go. Let's do that. And then put that away so we can see better. Okay. Holy crap. Animated. Wait. Animated show. Or we'll just do we'll do new anime. I feel like that's the way to do it, and then throw a little outline on that so you can see it better. Ooh, there we go. Oh crap. Make it a good color too. Nice. Perfect. Ooh, there we go. Whoa. All right. Nice. There could be a mobile game or special dash speed back. There is a mobile game. There already is. There already is a mobile game. Did you forget? Did you forget about this? Because I know I did up until you just said that. I know I forgot about that. What do you guys know? What do you guys know about Sonic Blitz? What do you guys know about Sonic Blitz? Basically, back during the summer, this was like forever ago, like maybe July. This new Sonic game, actually it might have even been earlier than that. This new Sonic game got leaked. And right now, I think it's actually playable in some parts of the world. So I think this year we should get an actual formal official reveal, because that hasn't happened yet. They haven't actually officially formally revealed this game. Like, as far as we know, like as far as we should know, it doesn't exist. But we know it does. And I think it's going to get some kind of announcement. And honestly, I think it might happen soon. I actually think it might happen soon. I do believe so. So I'm going to throw it up there because it seems likely to me. I didn't even clock that. Bro, you literally like activated it in my brain. I was like, I just remembered that was a thing. So yeah, definitely throwing that in there. Definitely throwing that in there for sure. I think that's a lock. That's absolutely a lock. So yeah, we're going to get Sonic Blitz. What else could we potentially see? I know that literally the neuron activation. Also, welcome back to chat, Goku. How's it going? Also, I just noticed you did change your name to 2026. You know, I said about that last stream. I was like, you can't be 2025 anymore. But there you go. Shout out to you, bro. You did it. And shout out to all the regulars, man. You guys who come through, I really appreciate it. 2026, I want it to be a big year for us. I want us to really grow this year. So help out however you can. Like the streams, share the streams, do all that stuff. In the meantime, though, let's talk about what else we could see. I think the big thing is new game. New 3D Sonic. Is it going to be Frontiers 2? Probably. I think it's probably going to be Frontiers 2. What kind of image am I going to be using for this? I don't want to use like someone's freaking fan renders. I'll be so real. Because I don't feel good about that. Especially because a lot of the time these fan renders get like... a lot of the time these fan renders will get, you know, reposted, and then I don't know who made it, and then I can't give proper credit. I think the new 3D game is 2027 because of Sonic 4. I agree. However, I think it will get revealed. I think it's absolutely going to get revealed. We're going to see something Sonic Frontiers, something next Sonic game. Whatever it will end up being. Let me throw this in here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to slap a big freaking 2 on it. I'm just going to slap a big old 2 on it. There we go. Just so that we're really grasping the concept of what's happening here, you know? But yeah, Sonic Frontiers 2, next 3D Sonic game, whatever it ends up truly being, is going to be big. It's going to be big. There we go. And I think we're probably going to get a Sonic Central, and I imagine it will probably be announced there. Either that or Game Awards season. Game Awards season seems likely. All right, hold on. Let's do announced. Because, yeah, I don't believe it's going to come out. I don't think it will come out this year. I'm with you on that, but I do think we'll get an announcement. Seems pretty likely to me. Oh, Chids, you know the Game Awards hate Sonic. Now that's true. Now that is true to an extent. But let's not forget. Sonic Movie 2 got its first full trailer at the Game Awards in 2021. Sonic Frontiers got its first full in-game, in-engine look at the Game Awards that same year. In fact, I think they literally showed them back to back. Not only that, but also, Sonic Superstars was first revealed at Summer Game Fest, which is also a Jeff Keighley Game Awards show. So, the precedent is there for that to happen. And while I'm on that topic, I just mentioned Sonic Movie 2 got its first trailer at the Game Awards. When did Sonic Movie 2 come out? April of 2022. When is Sonic Movie 4 coming out? March of 2027. I think you know where this is going. And I think it's pretty apparent. I think it's pretty apparent how this is going to go down. They might just fully do another 2021 situation, and we're gonna get these both announced at the same time. Both at the Game Awards. I can totally see that happening. First trailer. Boom. But while we're on the topic of Sonic Movie 4, I don't think that's all the news we're gonna get for it this year. I think we're gonna find out the casting of Amy. I think we're going to find out who's playing Amy this year. I think it's going to be a little bit before the trailer comes out, but we'll figure out who's playing her. I think that's going to happen too. We're on big brain timing right now. We're on big brain timing right now. Hold on. We're going to do... wait. Casting reveal. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I totally think that's gonna happen. I don't even know who could play her. There's definitely some people in talks. That I think could do it. I think the big one I've seen a lot of people say is that actress from Trolls. Apparently, she would make a good Amy. Anyway, I can see that happening around here. Maybe around the summertime, I could see it happening. Because I think, again, thinking back to Sonic Movie 2, I specifically remember Idris Elba was revealed as Knuckles, like, that August of 2021. Which was before the first trailer came out. Way before it came out. So, if you ask me, I can see that happening again. Just because, again, like, the release timing lines up pretty much with Sonic Movie 2. So, I can see that going down. I love British Knuckles. What if they make Amy, like... What if they make Amy, like, French? Like, what if... What if Amy is French in the next Sonic movie, bro? What would you do? Me, personally, I think I would boycott. I don't think I'd watch the movie. I'll be so real. Like, it just won't be possible at that point. I'm sorry. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I want to see Knuckles get a good fight in Sonic 4. Yeah, come to think of it, did Knuckles really have... Knuckles really didn't get one in Sonic 3, did he? He kind of got bodied by Shadow. Almost had a fight with Sonic, but... Yeah, what fight did Knuckles actually get to do in Sonic 3? I genuinely don't remember. Yeah, he didn't even fight like a robot or nothing. Yeah, he only really had like 2 in his show. Honestly, Knuckles' fights are carried by his fights in Sonic 2. The Knuckles fights in Sonic 2... were immaculate. Honestly, immaculate. They were really good. They were really good. Still some of the best action scenes in Sonic movies. Yeah, Knuckles never did have a fight in 3, did he? That's actually kind of crazy. That's actually kind of wild. I love Sonic 2. Sonic 2 was really good. Like, that whole era of, like, Sonic 2 and Frontiers and everything... 2022 was so peak. I'm hoping 2026 will be another 2022. Because that year was really good. There was a lot of really great stuff in 2022. Like, that was just a good time to be alive. So, like, I hope 2025 will be that as well. 2026 will be that as well. For sure, for sure. But yeah, that Sonic 2, the Frontiers, Origins. There was a lot of really good Sonic stuff. The set piece of Sonic and Knuckles throwing it down in Mystic Ruin, the Emerald Chamber, was peak. It really was. It really was. I thought it was supposed to be more like Labyrinth Zone, though, than Mystic Ruins. I guess it has a lot of the same architecture as Mystic Ruins, though, doesn't it? But with the Labyrinth Zone set pieces. What else have we got for this year? So there's obviously going to be a lot of collabs and stuff. Did they say it has more foliage? Yeah. Did they say they were gonna be? What's their stance on remasters? Because I think they said they weren't gonna be doing any for a little while. If I'm not mistaken. I feel like I remember there being an interview recently where they said they were gonna focus on new games. So I don't see them doing any remasters or remakes. I don't think they're going to do remasters in favor of new games. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw an interview about that. So I'm not expecting anything like that. But here's what I do expect, though, which is something we already kind of discussed earlier. I think we are going to get a new Sonic Central. It's been some time since the last one. The last one was in 2024. We did not get one in 2025. And like I was saying earlier, I think the reason for that is because they've been holding off on... I think they've been holding off on a lot of stuff. I think they have a lot of stuff they want to reveal that they weren't quite ready to show yet. I think now that we're in 2026, I think they're going to be ready to show a lot of that stuff. And I can see this thing happening around April or May. I think around April or May is like a fair guess for that one. See, Sonic Central isn't a lock every year because we literally just didn't have one. We just didn't have one in 2025. So I don't know, but I do think it's a lock for this year at least. At the very least, I think we are going to get one this year. And I think that will be around the time. April or May. Late April, early May. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Definitely. Can't wait for the art. There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot. Okay. So, I did say there weren't gonna be remakes or remasters. Hear me out. But I do think there will be ports. Now, listen, okay? Listen. I know we do it every year. And I know that every year we're disappointed. But listen, man, just give me my advanced games on NSO, okay? How hard can it be? How hard truly can it actually be for us to just get these games on NSO, okay? Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. I know there's licensing issues with THQ because they don't exist anymore, but just like, come on, man. Like, I don't like, you can't keep doing this. You just can't keep doing this. It's always licensing issues. It's always rights issues. Just give us the fucking game. Sega, give us advanced games with widescreen and my life is yours. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm saying. With widescreen. But no, I think we'll get I think we'll just get some NSO ports. I think we'll just get some NSO ports. Even if it's not the advanced games, I think we could see some other NSO updates with Sega and Sonic. So that's what I can see going down. Peak voice. Thank you. I try. All right. I still wonder how Mephiles ate that teriyaki ball or whatever it was. He doesn't even have, he doesn't have a mouth, bro. Like, what? How does that work? Okay. Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in a bit. We know the Sonic and DC collab is going to be continuing this year. And I think they've had some action figures leaked, which actually showed a design for Catwoman Rouge. So, I think we're going to be seeing that. We're going to be seeing her show up in the comics. But I'm just going to put like a generic Sonic X DC thing and just put continued because, you know, I think we all kind of get the vibe by now, you know. All right, here we go. What if they port the adventure games to GameCube NSO? You're a funny guy, man. You're no, but seriously, I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. And I think the fact that we still have not gotten that is a little disturbing. Okay? Just a little bit disturbing. Okay. And then we're going to put that, and then we're going to put, and then we're going to put, and then we're going to go, there we go. Cool. All right. Thank you. I'll be here all weekend. Lost your whole mind, bro. I actually lost your whole entire mind. You know what else I think might happen? Let me give you this. Let me give you something that you might think will happen, you might think won't. Which is Sonic Racing Crossworlds. You know, that game's going to continue to get content. We know that they have 1 year of DLC planned. But what we also know is that they were thinking of doing more when and if the game performed well. I think it's safe to say the game has performed very well. I think it is very safe to say that this game has performed well. So I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and make a guess that Sonic Racing Crossworlds is going to have a second season announced. I think it will probably happen sometime around Summer Game Fest, because that just makes sense. And I think we're going to see what the future of this game is going to be. I think we're going to get a second year of DLC. Now, what are they going to include in it? I have no idea. But that's the fun. That's the fun part, is that we get to guess, we get to predict, we get to figure it out together. We're going to put Season 2 of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Yeah, no, definitely, I do think that's gonna happen. Give us Riders cosmetics. Yes, cosmetics. I want to see new tracks. I want to see just, I want to see all of it. I want to see all of it. Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. And we're gonna, yeah, there we go. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. What did our one for last year look like? How many predictions did I make? Okay, I did like 3 a month. Okay, so we only really need to make 2 more. We only really need to make like 2 more predictions here. I feel like we should put some kind of collab. What's like a big thing that Sonic hasn't collabed with yet? Sonic and Mario Kart? Sonic and Mario Kart. I don't know. Maybe. Huh. I know Sonic is collabing with that one gacha game. What is it called? Wuthering Waves. Will there be more Sonic collabs? What if Sonic X Bubsy? Well, I don't think anyone wants to see that. I hate the fact that could happen, but I don't think anyone wants to see that. But yeah, let's see. I'm sure they're gonna have like... We haven't actually talked about a game release. We haven't talked about an actual game release for Sonic this year. We do know that they're committing themselves to yearly releases. So if whatever the next mainline game doesn't come out, I think they're going to be working on something else. So, what is it? If that's the case, what is it? I think they could make a spin-off. I think so too. What kind of spin-off? Bro.
Adventure free.
That's not a spin-off. That would be like the most mainline of all mainline games if that came out. Listen, okay. Oh my god, bro. I like a Tails game or some shit. Okay. I can't hold it back anymore. Bro, give me a Sonic fighting game, okay? I don't care. I don't fucking care if it's the most unrealistic thing possible, okay? I just want a Sonic fighting game, bro. Those rival dialogues in Crossworlds, there had to have been a reason for it. There had to have been a reason for it, okay? Like, they are prepping their fighting game dialogue skills. I'm telling you right now, those writers know what they're doing. They absolutely have to know what they're doing, okay? There's just no way they don't. We have to get a new Sonic fighting game. We have to get a new Sonic fighting game. I don't care if it's Smash 64 and only gives us 12 characters. Let me beat Sonic into the ground as Knuckles. That's what I'm saying. How long have I got to wait, bro? How long are they going to keep just tickling me until, like, I have to give up? Like, you know what I mean? But look, okay, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this whole charade. I'm tired of this song and dance. Just give me a Sonic fighting game. Just give me a Sonic fighting game. I don't know why this has to be... I don't know why this has to be so difficult. I don't know why this has to be so difficult. I don't know why it has to be a whole process. Just give me the game. Just give me it. You know? How long must I replay Sonic the Fighter's story mode until this happens? How long must I play Sonic Battle on the fucking GBA before I can get another fighting game? Why they gotta keep doing me like this? Why have they just got to keep doing me like this? I'm tired of it, man. I'm sick of it. But yeah, all right. So that's my guess for that. Maybe we get something else. Maybe it ends up being like maybe it ends up being another classic game. I could see that happening as well. Since it's been it's been a couple years since Superstars. I don't know if that's really long enough to make a new classic 2D Sonic game, but I can see that being the case. If so, it's probably with Arzest and Oshima and all those guys again. I don't think they've been working on anything, have they? I don't think so. I could always be wrong, but Superstars is going to be 3 years ago. Yeah, is Arzest like working on anything right now? Let me see. Let me see. Balan Wonderworld controversy. That's crazy. How is that a whole page on their wiki? Yeah, so the last game they released was Sonic Superstars. So, damn. I always forget they worked on Yoshi's New Island, bro. Oh my god. That's sad. This is a horrible lineup. This is genuinely, this is a horrible lineup. Like, I hate to be that guy, but like, holy crap, this sucks. What even is this, bro? Genuinely, what even is this? Yeah, so the last game they released was Superstars. I don't know, I could see a new 2D game happening. I could see it happening. It's definitely more likely than a fighting game, that's for sure, but I had to get a Copium pick in there. I couldn't just not have a Copium pick. I think a True Mania 2 is still possible. It's definitely on the table. I will say I definitely think it is on the table. I think if they can just get together and figure out what exactly they want to do with this game, they can make it go crazy. But until that happens, we don't know. Until that happens, we do not know. They've talked about doing Sonic spin-off series for the movies, but I don't know if that's going to go down. As much as I love Superstars, it's not a Mania sequel. It's amazing, but it doesn't fit. It's not a Mania sequel. It's not a Mania sequel. The same way that Sonic 4 is not a sequel to Sonic 3. Okay, it's just not. It can't be. It will never be. That said, you know, Superstars is at least better than Sonic 4. Also, I like feeding into the story starter of Eggman fighting new artifacts. Just keep that going. Keep that happening, bro. Right. So. What else could happen? Something that could happen in the next couple months that's Sonic related. Usually they don't really do much. They don't usually do all that much. I think a collab though. Definitely a collab or something. What's something that they would do? What is something that they would do? I kind of want to return to Little Planet. That could be interesting for a plot. Hey, that could be really cool for the next mainline game, to be honest. Having that as like an open zone would be pretty dope. We've had Sonic X Fortnite. What's another? We've had Sonic X Fortnite. We've had Sonic X Minecraft. Sonic X Roblox. That's all happened. What is there left? What's even left at this point? I don't know. Sonic X GTA 6. There's gonna be a GTA 6 Sonic collab. There's no Eastern Island because Angel Island is in the clouds. There's South Island, West Side Island, North Star Island. Yeah, there's no East Island. Huh, maybe that's where the next game will take place. The next classic game is going to take place on Easter Island. That would actually be really cool. I can't lie. I'd be down for that. I'll be down for that. They could fit that in there. They could. Easter Island. It's literally just Easter Island in real life, but as a Sonic game. That'd be kind of peak. Happy Easter game. Wait, hold on. You're kind of onto something. Hold on. Maybe we do get the new 2D Sonic game. I'm just kidding. They're not going to do that here. That would be like the end of the year, if anything. Let me think. I'm trying to come up with something. You got to find all 500 rabbit eggs to complete the game. Man. Yeah, what's like an ongoing game right now that they could add Sonic to? It's just some kind of collab, something. Sonic in Dragon Ball FighterZ. That'd be kind of crazy. That would go kind of crazy. I think that's it aside from one collab. Yeah, I don't really have much else to really add to this, if I'm honest. Yeah, what would be the collab though? Maybe Sonic X Labubu. Because, you know, that's still a thing people care about, right? Not happening. Anything Nintendo related they would collab with? Probably not, unless Smash 6 gets revealed and Sonic is there. Huh. I don't know. You know what I actually think? Hold on. Street Fighter 6. I feel like Street Fighter 6, the collabs with everything. I honestly can genuinely see a Sonic collab happening in this game. Cause Sega and Capcom, like they're buddies. They got a whole good relationship going on. So, you know what? I like Street Fighter 6. So, I'm going to say we're going to get Sonic collab in Street Fighter 6. Just seems like something that could happen. There we go. Fuck it. Works well enough for me. Okay. And then we're going to do this. Perfect. Perfect. All right, there we go. Cool. So that's going to be the Sonic 2026 prediction list. So to recap, here's what we got. We got Sonic Blitz getting its formal official announcement. Maybe it even drops. Advanced Games on NSO. This is not going to happen, but let's just pretend that it will. We have a new... wait, hold on. We haven't got to that yet. We have the Sonic 35th anniversary celebration officially begins around the summertime. We'll probably also get a Sonic Central along with that, as well as the continuation of the Sonic X DC comics, since I think that's around the time it dropped this last year. Around July to September, you know, like real summertime, we're going to be seeing an announcement of a new Sonic anime. I think we might get a first look at that. Or just something, you know, maybe it even comes out. I don't know. Maybe they even just straight up drop it. You know, they announce it in the Central, drop it in the summer. We're going to get some kind of casting update for Sonic Movie 4. Probably we're going to figure out who's playing Amy. We're going to get to the announcement of a Season 2 DLC pass for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I can totally see that happening just with how well the game has been doing. And then towards the end of the year, we're going to get the announcement of Sonic Frontiers 2, probably at the Game Awards. And probably at the same event, we'll get the first trailer for Sonic Movie 4. First full trailer, that is. After that is a Sonic fighting game drops, which will probably be also revealed at the Sonic Central earlier this year. And that is the 2026 Sonic timeline, okay? Let's go back and review this once we're in 2027, and we're going to see if any of this stuff came true. I actually feel confident about a lot of this. I actually do feel pretty confident about a lot of this, and I think we got a lot of the placements right. So we'll see what the result is next year. So stay tuned for that. All right, now, of course, you know, we don't just do Sonic here, so let's talk about Nintendo stuff in 2026. We'll see how that's going. And I know a lot of you guys just probably went, oh, Nintendo, bro. We don't like Nintendo. Well, listen, you're going to have to right now, because this is how it's about to be. Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I just put Street Fighter 6 for the collab because they collab with everything. And Sega and Nintendo are cool like that. So I can see them adding some, like, Sonic cosmetics to the game. Or maybe Sonic music. I don't know. I think it could be fun. That's pretty much it. That's the logic behind it. And I feel like they haven't done collabs in Street Fighter for a little bit. I don't remember when the last one was, if I'm honest. So I think I can see Sonic being one of those ones. I think a new Breath of the Wild Saga game is in order. if it is, do we think we're getting that here? I mean, we have to get something Zelda. We have to get something Zelda. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you this because I like where your head's at. We are gonna get something Zelda. Wait. Okay, hold up. So, look. Okay. It has to happen. It has to happen. I think in this February Direct, we're going to get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD. They're going to announce it finally. People have been talking about it for years. I don't think we're going to get a new Zelda game for that anniversary. So I think the next best thing that we can hope for is some remasters. And I can see this being something that they would do. So, yeah. Pretty much that is what's going to go down. We're going to get that. What other stuff do we know about that's actually happening right away? So, I talked about in the New Year's stream, Pikmin 4 and Splatoon 3 just got rated for Switch 2 editions. So I'm going to throw those up here. Because I think it just makes sense. You know, let's get the stuff that we know about out the way. Even though, you know, it doesn't make it much of a prediction, but, you know, we like to just cover all our bases anyways. Let me copy this text here. There we go, so I don't have to copy stuff. Wait. There we go. And let's get Pikmin 4. Oh. Okay. Boom. But yeah, I can see these being some pretty early games. Again, probably also going to be announced at whatever the February Direct is. Because if they've already been rated, like that report said, I reckon that means that these games are close to being revealed. That's usually generally what that means. Is that they're gearing up to show it off. Here we go. Okay, we got to wait till 2029 for Breath of the Wild 3. Pack it up, fellas. We probably do. Yeah, it's gonna be some time before the next main Zelda. So yeah, just you know, try and hang in there. Try and hang in there as much as you can. It's gonna be a little wait, I reckon. There we go. All right, cool. Perfect. Put that up there. Very nice. Smash 6 on Christmas. See, all right, I'd love for Smash 6 to happen, but we just got Kirby Air Riders. Unless Sakurai is not working on the next Smash, which I don't believe. That motherfucker is definitely working on it. I don't think we're going to see anything like that anytime soon. Probably not even next year, if I'm honest. I think 2028 at the absolute earliest is when we're going to see anything Smash Bros. Related. Anything at all. That's just my genuine prediction. We're definitely gonna be waiting a while for that. What else do we know about? We know about Tomodachi Life.
That's what I was just about to say.
I know you know all about that. We know about Yoshi.
When is that coming out? Like,
I think that's spring.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm going to try and get for my birthday. I need to get a Switch 2 just so I can play Tomodachi Life.
Okay, so here are all the releases we have confirmed. So we have Poker Park Kanto, Mario Tennis Fever, Pokopia, the Mario Galaxy movie, obviously. Tomodachi Life is coming out yet, so it just says spring. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, also spring. 007, this game, Starseeker, Duskbloods, Rhythm Heaven Groove, with no release date yet, and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Okay, right off the bat, I think Fire Emblem is going to be one of their end-of-year games.
I think the Rhythm one is going to be July to September.
Yeah, I think that as well. I was just about to say that. Rhythm Heaven will be a summer game.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. 100% that would be a summer game. There we go. Honestly, I feel like late July is like late July is probably going to be the slot for that one. That's my prediction. I think it specifically will be late July. Smash Bros in 2040, guys. Woo! What if new Game & Watch game? You know what would actually be cool? Game & Watch Gallery. Bring that back. Then again, do they need to? I feel like they covered like every Game & Watch game you could with those. All right, Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave. That is definitely coming out later in the year. I want to say, you know what? I think September. I think September for Fire Emblem. I don't exactly know the release history of Fire Emblem. I don't know when they generally put these games out. But I think September just kind of makes sense because I don't think it's going to be like one of their big summer releases, but I don't think it's going to be one of their big end of year releases either. You know, they might have had the balls to end a Nintendo Direct with it, but I don't think they have the balls to make it one of their holiday games. But yeah. Let's do FE release. There we go. I'm liking how this is coming together already. Also, with the Nintendo one, I don't think there's a particular amount of stuff we need to put. We can just put whatever we can. Mario Tennis, we have confirmed for February. So we can just go ahead and throw that in. Let's use there's no like square image for this. You know what? Let's use this one from IGN. That looks absolutely terrible, but you know it will do because we're not going to have it super large anyways. All right, hold on. Yeah, group that up. Make it small so we can actually fit all this stuff in. There we go. Perfect. All right. Great. Dude, let's kill the horse. What? Okay, Mario Tennis Fever. What else do we have? Tomodachi Life. I saw something about Tomodachi Life, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that. I think April to June. I feel like it's gonna be like an April or May game. I'm so tired, Finn. Oh, it's an Adventure Time reference. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I've seen that clip. Okay. Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. That's what it's called, right? There we go. We are going to be living the dream once this game comes out. We're going to be definitely streaming this a lot, I can tell. We're going to have hella streams, you know. We're going to add you guys to the Tomodachi Life Island. We're going to add characters to the Tomodachi Life Island, bro. It's going to be crazy. Our Tomodachi Life Extra Zone Island is going to go nuts. Adventure Time or Tomodachi Life? Like, which one is better? I mean, I'd probably say Tomodachi Life because Adventure Time kind of fell off. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just in general. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say that. Yoshi as well. Yoshi, I think, is going to be... Yoshi's going to be a May game, I think. Actually, yeah. Tomodachi Life will be an April game. Yoshi will be a May game. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. That's what it's called. Yeah, Yoshi's definitely going to be a May game. That's what I can see going down. I'm still kind of shocked that I actually predicted Yoshi would get a new game announced. Like, I don't know how... I don't know what possessed me to figure that out. But, you know... Listen, man. I'm kind of like that. They should give Luigi something in 2027. Why not now? Why not give him something in 2026? You know what, though? Actually, I was thinking about that before. I was thinking a new Luigi's Mansion could be on the horizon. Because it's been some time since the last one. It's been about 7 years. at this point. I think the last one came out in 2019. Before that, we had Luigi's Mansion 2, which was, I think, 2013 for the year of Luigi. So, you know, that was about a 6-year wait. And then before that, I mean, obviously, it was like a 12-year wait from 2001, the original. So, I don't know. A new Luigi's Mansion could be possible. I can see that happening. But why Mansion and nothing else? Because that's just kind of the Luigi series at this point. I don't think he's going to get, like... I don't think they really need to reinvent the wheel, you know? Luigi's Mansion works. It sells well. So, why not just kind of keep doing that? But yeah, obviously that will be probably a late year kind of Halloween release. So, you know, let's see if that happens. We're just gonna put a big old 4 right there. There we go. You know how we like to do it. Okay. So there we go. That's gonna be our end of year stuff. What if Kirby? That's a really good question. Kirby seems pretty likely to me. Kirby would probably come out. I feel like Kirby is also like a springtime, early summer game. And I think it's going to end up being another 3D Kirby. No, so you see, Air Riders released. Yes, you are right. But that wasn't the main Kirby team. That wasn't the main Kirby team that was working on that. I don't think we know what the main Kirby team is working on. So, honestly, this is pretty likely. I think we will get something Kirby. They got 2 teams. No, they don't. Sakurai worked on Air Riders. It was him and his team with Sora and Bandai Namco. So, not Nintendo. There's no Nintendo involvement in that game at all. The only involvement Nintendo had is just licensing out the Kirby character. That's it. It's a completely separate team. That's it. So the Kirby team had nothing to do with that game whatsoever. So I think that we could be right on the money for a new Kirby game. And I could see that being... I could see it being a summer release, but I feel like spring makes a little bit more sense. So, yeah. We're going to do new 3D game. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. So if Nintendo never licensed Air Riders, it could have been a third party released. No, because Nintendo owns Kirby. So like, okay, so Nintendo owns the character of Kirby, right? So, because of that, he would not be able to release on another system. What they did is they outsourced development to another studio. That being Sakurai's team at Sora and some guys from Bandai Namco. So, no, because it is a Kirby game, it cannot release on anything that is not a Nintendo system. Or otherwise mobile or sanctioned by Nintendo. It just means that it wasn't it just means it wasn't an internal team at Nintendo. Yeah, you get it. You get how it works. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically how that works. Yeah, cool. What else do we think we're gonna get? I know we don't really have any NSO. We also don't have like the big release of the year. Again, you might be right to assume that that could be Zelda. Also, let's put Mario Galaxy Movie. That's confirmed for April. But along the lines of Mario. Look, they did have Mario Wonder release the same year that the first Mario movie came out, but we didn't find out about Mario Wonder until that summer, which is well after the movie was already out. So I think this movie is going to come out. And then we're probably going to have to wait until like a June Nintendo Direct. And then I feel like they're going to close out the Direct with the announcement of a new 3D Mario game. I just think they're gonna have something to go along with it. I doubt we're just gonna get Mario Tennis and a Yoshi game. I think we have more waiting for us here. I do think so. I think there could be a new Pokemon releasing really late, like maybe a remaster because of what happened with Arceus and BDSP. I think we're gonna get Gen 10 announcement. When is Pokemon Day? Is that February? February 28th or 27th? One of the two. I think Pokemon Gen 10 might happen. We might get an announcement for that. 27th, yeah. Pokemon Day is 27th. All right, cool. Yeah, no, because it's been, when did Gen 9 release? Was that 2023? I want to say Gen 9 was 2023.
I thought there already was a Gen 10 announcement.
Was it?
Gen X. I thought there was, because I thought I saw people talking about some kind of Snorlax like variant or something, like a new one that's been announced.
There's leaks. It says the Terra leak. Oh right, yeah, I forgot about this. The Terra leak is still revealing more information. This time about Gen 10. The 2 new games in development called Pokemon Winds and Waves. Okay, so yeah, apparently it's going to be Winds and Waves. Battle mechanics leaked. Region, battle mechanics, name, all leaked. Gen 9 was 2022? Damn, yeah, I think it's definitely time then. I think it's definitely time. I heard you could ride Pokemon in Winds and Waves. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of leaks coming out for it, so I can see that. I can see there being an announcement. Definitely. Gen 10 announce. Or we'll just put Gen 10 just to keep it short. Just to keep it short. But yeah, they'll probably announce that. I can see that happening. Hold on. Let's rotate some of these just so that they fit in a bit better collage style. There we go. You know, we can make it a little bit messy. Makes it look more fun. Okay, I don't know why Pokemon is really susceptible to leaks. It's because Game Freak... Listen, Game Freak is just so far behind on the times that they don't even know about two-factor authentication. Game Freak is genuinely so old-fashioned, they don't know about two-factor authentication. That's why they keep getting hacked. They just keep getting hacked, bro. Like, they will never learn. They will never learn. Okay. But yeah, so I can see that happening. Again, I want to say we're going to get more like Zelda anniversary stuff, but I can't really see it happening. I just really cannot see it happening. Because the last Zelda anniversary, what did we get? We just got... Okay, yeah. Thinking about the last few Zelda anniversaries. So 2021, what did we get? We got the Zelda Game & Watch and Skyward Sword HD. That's it. Before that, it was 2016. 10 years ago. Terrifying. Back then, it was... oh my god. Twilight Princess HD. I think that's it, right? I think that's all we got for 2016. And that was the 30th anniversary. Like, that was a major milestone. This year is the 40th. So... Nintendo's just really weird about anniversaries, so it's like I don't want to like throw out a bunch of like Zelda predictions because I don't truly think they're gonna do anything for it just because they don't have a history of that. I think at best, I don't think a new game is ready. I don't think a new game is ready at all. So I think really we're just gonna get like remasters. That's how I feel. Are the Oracle games on NSO? The Oracle games aren't on NSO. Wait, did Wind Waker get confirmed for GameCube NSO? Because if it did, then I feel like these remasters won't happen, and they'll just put the games on NSO. Either way, I mean, it can still represent that. Yeah, what's the Game Boy lineup? All right, we have Mario Land 2, Link's Awakening DX. Yeah, we do have the Oracle games. Okay, great. The Oracle games are on there. Okay. So yeah, at this point, the only thing to add Zelda-wise to NSO is the GameCube games. Obviously, that is provided they don't do the other ones. What's up, boss? I'm still not calling you that. I'm still not calling you by your new username, bro. Either that or I'm going to call you Imp. I'm going to call you Imp for sure. Call me that username. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm either calling you... I'm either going to keep calling you boss or I'm just going to call you the Imp. You know? Pick your poison. Preggers is also fun. That's even worse. That's actually somehow even worse. I don't know. I don't know how you heard that and didn't think that was even worse. Your days are numbered, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, you know what? While you're here, did you play any games that came out in 2025 that you want to rank on our tier list? Before we continue with this. It has to be games that came out in 2025, though. Not just games you played in 2025, but games that came out in 2025. This is the list so far. This is what we ranked. And this list has, like, every game in existence. So if there's anything that you want to add to this with a ranking, let me search up what came out. Cool. I'll let you do that. In the meantime, we'll continue with our little Nintendo list here. So no rush. Do what you got to do. Cool. So yeah, Pokemon Gen 10. I think that's pretty much a lock. Is Hades 2 on there? It should be. It should be Hades 2. Hades. I can't read. Oh, it's actually not on here. I don't think anyway. No, it's not. Yeah, it'd be right about here if it was. Damn. It came out in 25 though. I guess they missed that. Well, it's not on the list, so that's annoying. I don't think anyway. It could just be in the wrong spot. It could just be in the wrong spot. Oh yeah, also let me throw Shinobi in games I want to play. I meant to get around to that, but I just kind of didn't. There we go. I did want to play Shinobi. I don't see it. Is Ghost of Yote on there? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where are you trying to rank it? Where are you trying to rank Yote? Yotai. Do you want to put it in Game of the Year contender? Do you want to put it in Fantastic? Do you want to put it in Great, Good, Mid, Bad, Garbage? Where's it going? Fantastic? Okay, I see you. Good picks. Okay. Love to see it. Yeah, I don't know why Hades isn't on here though. That was a big game. I don't know how they forgot that one. Silksong? Silksong is already on the list. It's in the good tier. It's in the good tier. Because the only person that played it didn't play a lot of it, so that's where it ended up. Do you want to change the ranking? Do you think it should be moved up? Moved down? Mario Kart World is also on there. Garbage. We're not moving Mario Kart World down to garbage. It stays in great.
I agree. Let's actually move it down to garbage.
I can put it in good. to meet a middle ground, because there was 2 people that wanted it ranked highly, so we can move it down to good. Dying Light the Beast. I do think that's on here. I'm pretty sure I saw that a few times. Where's it at? Dying Light, where you at? Oh wait, well, it'll be down here. Dying Light. There it is. Yeah, Dying Light the Beast. Where are you trying to rank it? Game of the year? Okay, sure. I mean, there's no one to contest that. So there you go. See, I'm glad someone actually played a lot of games this year. Not me though, and not most of the people that were here earlier with the ranking.
I mean, I feel like I've played quite a lot because
Monster Hunter Wilds.
I played 1, 2, 4.
I did see Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, where's it at though? M for Mario. Monster Hunter Wilds. Where you at? Oh, I've gone past it. There it is. Where's it going? Like Mr. Krabs said, garbage? Is it bad? Damn, we got our first bad game. Wait, what's wrong with Monster Hunter Wilds? What happened? I thought it was good. L story too easy? Oh, damn. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, fair enough. I'm still looking for Hades. I'm still looking for Hades.
I've played 10 of the games we have.
ZA? ZA has been ranked. It was put in the fantastic tier. I got to get back on ZA. Drop it down. We can put it down to great. Just because it did get some pretty high praise. ZA is fantastic. Only bad thing is the tutorial. Okay, great. Yeah, so I think great is a good ranking for it then. Not too high, but not too low. Okay. Anything else? Any other amendments? Anyone else that wants to make any amendments or add anything to the list, go ahead. Ninja Gaiden 4. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't realize it came out until not that long ago though. What are we thinking of Ninja Gaiden 4? I did see it on the list. So where are you trying to put it? Oh yeah, Ragebound as well. I wanted to play that. I wanted to try that actually as well. Let me put that on the list. Put it in great. No worries. Let's throw it back in there. Boom. Hold on. Where's the other version? Where you at? Yeah, I wanted to play that one, but I didn't get around to it. I do like having this category of didn't play but want to.
You've gone
because it gives me.
Haven't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Oh my god, it's so hard to read all of this.
It's near the Switch one, the welcome tour.
Switch. Oh yeah, here we go. Cool, thank you. Throw it back. Hey yo. Yeah, let me put that in here. There we go. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Okay. Where are we ranking that? Bro played hella games, man. I wish I had the free time that you do. God damn. Game of the year? Okay, it's Xenoblade. It is Xenoblade, so that's fair. I can see that. Okay, go ahead and throw that up there. Also, I guess I won't put these in any particular order, but there we go. Xenoblade is peak. Xenoblade always comes out with bangers. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, anything else?
With Fire 2 on there. Was that this year or was that not this year?
Kill It With Fire 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was this year or not, but I've played some of that recently. I started playing that.
No, it's not.
It must be an older game then, but just didn't get around to play it.
Age of Imprisonment.
Yeah, I thought I'd check.
I haven't seen that on here. Would it be under H for Hyrule Warriors? Hold on. Where's it at? I think so. Oh yeah, if it was, it would be down here. Hyper B. Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Okay, where's it going? Garbage? Oh, no. It's bad? Why? Why is it bad? That's crazy. I didn't get around to playing it because I haven't really played the Warriors games at all. W Story, though? Oh, damn. Okay, see, that's move it up one. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's interesting because I remember the other one. What was it called? The last one that was based on Breath of the Wild. What was it called? Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. That was it. Apparently that one, from what I heard, had an opposite problem where apparently the story really sucked, but the gameplay was actually good. Fatal Fury City of Wolves. So I put this in haven't tried. I do actually have the game. Where do you want to rank it? If you're trying to take it out. Is it gas? Because like I have the game. I have it ready to play. Great. Okay, I love to hear that. I love to hear that. I actually can't wait to get to this one. I deadass have the game like downloaded. I just need to install it and actually start playing it. 2K26. Where is 2K26? Okay, it's not under the numbers, so I'm guessing it's going to be under N for NBA. Garbage. I mean, are we really surprised at this point? It's 2K. It's 2K, bro. Of course it's garbage. 2K hasn't been good since like 2017. There it is. Same thing as last year. Yep. Just getting lame at this point. Damn it, bro. Hate to see it. There we go. See, now the list is filling up a bit. Now the list is starting to fill up a bit. We love to see that. All right. You got any more for us, or is that it? Pac-Man World 2. Oh, you played it? How was it? Because I'm trying to get to this. I'm really trying to get to this. I need to play the first one as well. So let me know. Sonic DLC was peak. Okay. I like to hear that. What about the rest of the game? Fantastic. Hey, nice. I'm definitely... You see, that gets me excited. That gets me excited. I actually can't wait to play this. For sure. It's definitely on the list. There we go. All right. There we go. Also, don't worry, we'll get back to the Nintendo list in a second. We're just gonna go back through this. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Is it a good collection? Let's find out what the verdict is. I need to get. I was saying earlier, I need to get all of these Capcom collections. I've been really slacking on that, which is annoying because like I've really wanted to play these, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Great. Okay, nice. Solid work right there. We like to see that. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, what else have we got here? Anything in particular? Skate. Where's Skate? Is that the remake one, or? I always forget. There we go. Found it. Yeah. All right, how's that? How is it good? What's the ranking? What's the verdict? Oh, Schedule 1 as well. Isn't Schedule 1 the meth game? I've heard about that. I might have to play it. I can't lie. It looks like it's a lot of fun. Schedule 1. Where you at? Where you at? There it is. Selling drugs is fire. Okay, where's it going on the list? Game of the year? Damn, that's actually crazy. Yo, alright, fair enough. I didn't know it was like that. Peak Online. That's awesome, that's awesome. I might have to actually hop on. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, Fast Fusion. Holy crap, you played so much, man. That's actually nuts. Fast Fusion, Fast Fusion. And what will be your ranking for this game? Wii U. I played the... bro. I went to read the chat and like I had Wii U on the brain and then I just said Wii U. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I meant to say... I played this game. I played the Wii U one back in the day. I remember that one. If it had online, it would be peak. Damn, no online. That's crazy. No online in 2025? Wild. Wild stuff. But hey, fair enough. Hey, that's the game. That's the game. Game is game, man. Okay. What else have we got? Dragon Ball Gekishin Squad. I was waiting for you to mention that one. You've been talking about it a lot, so I'm assuming it's going to rank high. Where are you putting it? Where are you putting it, though? Fantastic. Okay, pretty much what I pretty much thought you were going to put it there. All right, there we go. Throw that up in there, too. Very nice, very nice. Damn. The crazy thing is, at this point, most of this list is you. I think most of this list is you now. That's actually kind of wild. But all right. Sonic Rumble. Sonic Rumble is already ranked. Garbage. Okay, we can move it down to mid because there are some people in chat that did like it. But I didn't like it either. I don't think it's garbage bad, but I didn't like it. So we'll just move it down to mid. I think that's a fair ranking for it. Dude, I'm just playing Smash Ultimate with batshit crazy rule set. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, these are the rankings so far. What more have you got? Black Ops 7. I always forget that came out this year. Apparently, it wasn't good. What did you think? Garbage? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much exactly what I heard from everyone. Oh yeah, it'd be under C for Call of Duty. Am I stupid? Am I blind? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, they just put it as COD. Okay, COD Black Ops 7. Garbage. All right, got you. See, the gun and ball games, they're falling off, man. Dispatch? I heard a lot about Dispatch. I'm surprised you're actually the first person to bring it up. What did you think? I've heard it was really good. Where's it at? Dispatch. There it is. Game of the year, because the mad booty you can get. You know what? Fair enough. Hey, listen, man. You know, I can't hate. All Sonics, 300% high spawn rate, blue shell with Smash Ball, Bunny Hood, fast, all level 9 CPU, Wii Fit training room, small and light characters. What the hell? That's the brain rot setup. Assassin's Creed Shadow. That came out this year? Damn, I thought that shit was 2024. I can't lie. Wow. Well, no, not this year because it's 2025 now. 2026 now, but where's it at? Assassin's Creed. There it is. Good. Okay. Cool. We love to see a good Assassin's Creed game. I feel like it's been a while since we had that. Okay. There we go. Battlefield 6. Where's that going? Where's that going? Battlefield 6? I heard this one was really good. Yeah, Battlefield 6, fantastic. It's really funny. Call of Duty came out and flopped, and Battlefield came back, and apparently it's one of the best games in their series. So, you know, it goes to show, man. It goes to show that yearly releases just don't work. Elden Ring Night Rain. Damn, bro. I really envy you, bro. I wish I had time to play all these games, man. You've played a lot this year. I wish I had that kind of free time. Where's it at? I'm gonna do better to try and actually make time though, because I realize I don't be using my time the best. I did see it on the list here. There it is, Elden Ring Night Rain. Where's it going? Good. Okay. Cool. We love to see another good ranking. There we go. Okay. Little Midgets 3. Little Midgets 3. I've not even heard of that. Well, let's see if it even made the list. Oh, Little Nightmares 3. Okay, right. See, that I've heard of. Okay, how was it? I'm surprised Emma hasn't played this. I thought... Oh, it's bad? Oh, damn. Okay, shit. Hate to see it. But there we go. FNAF Secret of the Mimic. FNAF. There's always something Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. There's always something Five Nights at Freddy's. You're putting it in mid? FNAF. Where you at? Five Nights. Oh, here we go. Found it. Mid. Okay, mid. Fair enough. I mean, it's Five Nights at Freddy's, bro. It is a Five Nights at Freddy's game, you know? Listen, I'm not a Five Nights at Freddy's guy. By the way, that movie was just... I feel like I haven't talked about it a lot, but that movie was really something, man. It really was. I don't know what kind of something, but it was something. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. There was another Ninja Gaiden this year? Damn. The final stock kills are like jump scares. Speaking of FNAF. I didn't know there were this many Ninja Gaiden games this year. They really popped off. Where am I scrolling to? Ninja Gaiden. Oh, here we go. Found it. Where is bro at? I have no idea, bro. I ended up in a whole different freaking postal code from where I was trying to be. Where's this going? A lot of Ninja Gaiden love on this tier list so far. Garbage? Oh, it was bad? Damn. Maybe that's why I didn't hear about it. I didn't even know that was a thing. I only heard about Ragebound and 4. That sucks. That's unfortunate. I guess if they release 3 games in 1 year, I guess at least one of them is going to turn out to not be great. So, there you go. It is whatever. Okay. No, I'm not human. Is that a game or like... are you just saying that? Yo, is that Buzzkill? Welcome back to the chat. What's going on? We're, well, we were doing our 2026 predictions, but we've gone back to amend our 2025 games tier list. So if there's any games that you played that came out in 2025 that you want to rank, or there's games that are already on the list that you think should be in a different spot, tell us about it. And then we're going to rank them. We're going to rank them from best to worst. Okay, no, I'm not human. Where is that? Where is no, I am not human? Okay, I'm again in the wrong freaking location.
I'm past it.
Where do I think N is? Do I know how to do the alphabet? N-O. Found it. There we go. Got it. Blueprints, which is a puzzle game that I heard a lot about Blueprints. Okay, you want to put this one in peak? Fair enough. Buzzkill, where do you want Blueprints? What ranking do you want it to go in? There's Game of the Year contender, fantastic, great, good, mid, bad, garbage, and then there's haven't tried but want to, which, you know, you don't need to really worry about that. To where are you trying to put Blueprints? I'll be right back. Okay, we'll still be here. We'll still be here. Don't worry about that. Blueprints. Where are you in the list? Found it. Honestly, mid? Wait, but you just said you really enjoyed it. I'm so confused. Is it mid, or did you like it? I'm so confused. This is very conflicting information. Okay. Getting mixed signals here. If you don't have the equipment for the game, it makes it really difficult. This is your personal ranking. Like, where would you put it? Like, where, like, it's about whether or not you think it's a good game, more than anything. So don't worry about all that. Just what you think about the game. How would you rank it? This is because look, none of this is objective anyway. You know, no one's out here with an objective list. Keep it in great. There we go. Yeah, that works. We're cool with that. Anything else? Anything else while we're here? You know, we're still doing this, so that's okay. But, you know, I feel like we should definitely fill out the community tier list as much as we can. You know, we got to include everybody's games. Also, shout out to everyone who has showed up today. Love to see the new year get off to a good start. I will say, though, while I do have a lot of you guys here, that I am going to be taking a break for a couple weeks after this stream. So, you know, we're going to be gone for a little bit, but don't worry, we will be back. We'll be back. Just need to take a little bit of a wellness check, basically. This rule set makes everyone move like fucking rats. Can we get a special game on there? As long as it came out in 2025. What game is it? Apparently, aside from Hades 2, apparently Hades 2. Apparently Hades 2 is not on here for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. A lot of things on here. A lot of things. Clay Fighter 63 and 1/3. You know what? It's not on the list, but we'll give it an honorary. We'll give it an honorary game of the year. We'll give it an honorary game of the year. Is that okay? Can we? Are we good with that? Are we good with that? There we go. Incredible, bro. Incredible. Works for me. All right. Nice. Cool. Okay. Well, if that's it, we could go back to the predictions for a little bit. Wonder what would happen if I turned on FS meter. Do it. Do it. That shit would be funny as hell. That would be funny as hell. All right. So, next game. Or not next game. Next, back to predictions. If no one else has anything to add to the list for the time being, we can go back to predictions. Is everybody cool with this so far? Obviously, if Boss gets back, he might have more games he wants to add, but yeah. If everyone in chat right now is cool, we can go back to predictions. And hey, if you guys have any prediction suggestions, let it fly. You know, tell us all about it. I'd love to hear it. But yeah, okay. I think we're good. Think we're good. Obviously, I'll go back if I see anything to the contrary. All right. So, let me see here. I kind of lost my train of thought, to be honest. Okay, let me go back to the Nintendo release schedule. So, oh yeah, I had this up on this window. That's right. Lower this a little bit. Okay. So what else do we have? Do we have any kind of leaks? Okay, this is 2025. Not exactly what I was after. Kirby Air Ride. Kirby Air Ride is ranked in the Fantastic tier. Would you like to amend that, or are you totally okay with that? Because I really love Kirby Air Riders. That game is amazing. And I'm still gonna... It's gonna be part of the rotation. We're definitely making it part of the stream rotation. Air Ride, Cross Worlds, maybe a bit of Mario Kart World every now and then. Those are all gonna be part of the rotation from now on. So stay tuned for those. Definitely gonna be a lot of that. Definitely gonna be a lot of that. Right, so, I guess in terms of what the big holiday game will be, I mean, what else could it be, bro? Like, listen, I was, yeah, okay, right, I was talking about this. Okay. I think a new 3D Mario game has to be close. I know I said that last year for the 40th anniversary, but we did get Donkey Kong Bonanza, and Donkey Kong Bonanza kind of like scratched that itch. But there's something about Mario specifically that just keeps people coming back, and that makes these games unique, and that makes it so that it's endured for this long. And guys, by the end of this year, Odyssey will be 9 years old. Odyssey will be a whole entire 9-year-old game. And at that point, you know, for it to be that much of a wait, like what's the like something has to be going on, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this little image right here. You know, we'll crop him out a bit. There we go, just so he's not taking up so much space. But I think like the actual holiday release being a new 3D Mario game just makes sense. It just makes sense. Hold on, let me literally just copy this. But yeah, new 3D Mario and new 3D Kirby in the same year. That'd be kind of wild. You took his legs. They're gone. He'll never need them again. He will never be a jump man again. A day in his life. But yeah, like, I just can't think of anything else to end the year with. If I'm honest, like, you know, because I just don't think it's going to be Zelda.
Do you think they might do a Wario game or another Pikmin?
When was the last WarioWare release? 2023. If Wario shows up in this movie, I could see that happening. And if it does, I feel like that's going to be like a September type situation. So you know what? Screw it. WarioWare might come back. And it might go crazy. It might really go crazy. There we go. WarioWare.
I think WarioWare really makes sense with the switch to like mouse.
Oh, it does.
Control. So I wonder if they're going to either announce or, you know, maybe even release it.
The only thing is like, I wanted to say Mario Maker 3, but that's going to be a lot of Mario predictions for what's meant to be the Zelda anniversary year. And that's not even it, to be honest. That's not even the only anniversary. There's actually a lot of anniversaries for Nintendo this year.
Come on. Isn't it Dragon Quest as well this year?
Yeah, Dragon Quest isn't Nintendo though, so we don't need to really discuss that one. Yeah, all right, so here are the anniversaries for Nintendo in 2026. So Zelda series will celebrate on the 21st. The 3DS will celebrate its 15th anniversary, which is genuinely terrifying.
Add that to Nintendo Switch Online 3DS games.
They're not going to do 3DS next. It's going to be DS. They're going in chronological order.
Oh, okay.
That said, though, I do like the idea of that, and I can see it happening. So We might have to add that one to the list. Pokemon series celebrates its 30th on the 27th of February. Game Boy Advance is going to celebrate its 25th in March. Animal Crossing. I forgot about the Switch 2 edition that's coming out. We can add that to the list as well. June 23rd, the Nintendo 64 console will also celebrate its 30th anniversary. Wild. Rhythm Heaven series celebrates its 20th anniversary. So, actually, I think it's perfect where we put that. I think Rhythm Heaven is going to come out on August 3rd for the anniversary. I can totally see that happening. August 6th is Metroid's 40th anniversary. September 14th is the GameCube's 25th anniversary. Persona series is having its 30th anniversary. Not a Nintendo thing, though, so we don't need to worry about that. Pikmin series is celebrating its 25th. The Wii is celebrating its 20th anniversary. Oh, my God. And Kid Icarus series is on its 40th anniversary. So there we go. Oh, yeah. And as of today, Devin Pritchard is the new president of Nintendo of America. So shout out to him for replacing Doug Bowser and being the new president of Nintendo. Very cool. Yeah, no, a lot of anniversaries. Metroid, we did just get Prime 4. So I don't think we're going to get a new Metroid. Unless...
Like a DLC.
Maybe? I could see a Prime 4 DLC potentially happening, because the ending of that game was... That's another thing I forgot to talk about when we were ranking them. The ending of that game was very weird and abrupt. Maybe, so a DLC could be nice to kind of expand on that, potentially. I don't know if they'll do it, though. But we can always throw it on the list just to fuck around. Pikmin 25th. What is there to do? I mean, I think that's what we're gonna get, though. I think the Pikmin 25th is gonna be the Switch 2 edition. I don't think we're gonna get like a new game, unless they port frickin' Hey Pikmin from the 3DS, which I suppose is always possible. You know what? Actually, let's put it on. Let's put it on. Just since we're just coming up with all this random crap. Let's go ahead and add Hey Pikmin for Switch 2, because at this point that is the only Pikmin release that you cannot play on the on a Switch. It's the only one. It is the only one. Okay, the anniversary is closer to the end of the year, so I'll put the game for this time. So yeah, Hey Pikmin will be coming to Switch. What else did we have? We had... I think we've done most of the major releases that we know about, right? Yeah, there's Duskbloods. I think Duskbloods is going to be a summer game. I think it's going to be like a June situation. Now, this is technically a third-party game, but it is exclusive to Switch 2, so I'm gonna count it for the list. There we go. Oh crap! Wait. Yep. Okay, cool. Looks good. Looks good. Put this up here. Great. So list is looking pretty good. List is looking pretty good. I'll move this down here as well. And there. Alright, just since there's a little logo. But yeah, we know a lot about this portion of the year. We don't know a lot about anything else. DS games on NSO. Maybe that gets revealed at a September Direct. I can see that going down. But the question obviously is, will it? The question obviously is, will it go down? Probably not. Probably not, but it would be fun. It would be fun. You know, I think everyone would be happy to see that. Let's move this one up as well. Just because, you know, these transparent logos, they can really go anywhere. And there we go. DS NSO. Perfect. Not gonna happen though. Not gonna happen though. What else? What else? Because yeah, that's the next. That would be the next console to add after GameCube. It would be DS. Oh wait, Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy thing is dropping as well, isn't it? Releases. Yeah, Virtual Boy NSO is coming out in February. We have a lot of stuff for January to March though. Already, it's very packed in there. We're getting a lot of stuff like right off the bat. So I don't want to add like too much to that. But yeah. Also, where's the Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition? I don't actually see it on this list for some reason. What's Pokemon Champions? Hold on. Pokemon Champions. What is this? Upcoming game. Oh, it's a mobile game. Oh, well, it's going to be on Switch. Okay. 2026. I think I could see that being a summer game. Let's throw that in there. Let's throw that in there as a summer game. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. Images. There we go, because we need desperately to fill out some of these other categories here with whatever we can find. There we go. Also, I can't, it's not letting me, why can't I rotate this? Just not something I can do. I don't know, rotate it like 30 degrees, minus 30 degrees. If it will let me. There we go. Alright, perfect. We got it. Alright, there we go. Cool. Pokemon Champions potentially might come out. Maybe. We'll see what happens with that. Oh, here we go. No, it is going to let me rotate it. Okay, then we can go and see. Was it that hard to just let me freaking rotate it, bro? Ah. There we go. Do the same with that one. Just make it look a little bit more funky. We don't have news on some of this other stuff. It's also the Pokemon Go anniversary. Did you guys know that? 2026 is the 10th anniversary of Pokemon Go. It was 10 years ago that the world was truly united for the last time. Crazy to think about. Pokemon series, Game Boy Advance, Animal Crossing, Sonic the Hedgehog. See, I feel like we've covered most of these. Now, the only one we haven't covered is Kid Icarus. And I'm not going to lie. You need to do this rule set on Bridge of Eldin. It will change your life. I mean, hey, man, listen. Maybe if we do a Smash stream at some point in the future, maybe. Kid Icarus is dead. So you're not wrong, though. That's the thing. I want to say Kid Icarus will get something, but I think unless Sakurai is working on it, which I have no reason to believe he is, we're not getting anything Kid Icarus. That anniversary is gonna come and go, and we're not gonna get nothing. It's just not happening. So no Kid Icarus, none of that stuff. I kind of want to look back at last year's list again just to see what kind of other guesses I made. I did make some other like third-party games. I put GTA 6 on there. Okay, there's all this right here. But yeah, what third-party games are coming out? Nintendo third-party 2026. Okay. Looks like a lot of ports. Yeah, it's mostly just a lot of ports. Not really a whole lot of the new games. Okay. Yeah, let me see some of these lists here. Oh wait, this isn't even a list. What is this? When is this from, bro? Nintendo has a big 2026 ahead. Okay. They don't even talk about 2026. Bro, what kind of... We gotta... Hold on. Okay, hold on. First of all, they want me to use my freaking email. Look at this, bro. They wanna... They're barely talking about, like, actual new stuff that's coming out. They're talking about a lot of old games that have already released. Fire Emblem, Yoshi, yeah, they really just talked about all the ones we talked about. They talked about 3D Mario. All that stuff. I actually remember... I remember watching this dude who was in the line for the Switch 2. I remember watching him. Shout out to that guy. I forget the name of his channel. I did watch some of his videos. Expect bundles, Pokemon ZA, blah blah blah, OLED screen, Switch 2 Pro controller. Okay, yeah, it's just a lot of fluff. There's really nothing in this article, which is most articles ever made. So there you go. Nothing really interesting there. Yeah, okay. So that we don't know a lot, especially for their slate towards the end of the year. I'm just trying to think here. What could they reasonably do at this point in time? Oh, you know what's actually a big one? There's a big one for the end of the year. Zelda movie trailer. I think we're gonna get something. We're gonna get something. Now, we have had like teasers and whatnot, but we haven't had like a big actual trailer for it yet. But this comes out around the same time as Sonic 4 does. So real shit, like I think it just makes sense that we'd get a trailer probably around the same time for that. So we're gonna add that because I think it's logical. It makes sense, and that's what we like. We like things that just make sense. Great. What else have we got? Yeah, we talked about Duskbloods. We talked about all that stuff. I feel like there's a lot of ports that we could maybe expect. A lot more ports, a lot more remakes, and things of that nature. Do we predict Smash Bros on NSO for this year as well? You know, we predict it every year. But what N64 games can they even add at this point? So I'm just gonna put it in. I'm just gonna throw it in just so we can fill up that space, and I think that will probably be a springtime game. Probably, because I think, you know, if they don't plan on releasing a new Smash anytime soon, I think the next best thing will be I think the next best thing would just to do that, really. Hold on. There we go. Okay. NSO Super Smash Brothers. The OG. Okay. July to September. See, I feel like they're going to have a lot of games released around this time, but I'm not really sure what. I'm not really sure what. Do we just throw out Mario Maker 3? I just think it's a good prediction. I don't know. I think we just throw out Mario Maker 3 for this one. I'm gonna use this bum image again. I feel like I remember seeing this last year. With the goddamn blue Goomba. Like, what even is that? Who cooked here, bro? Who is cooking here? Okay. Trying to find out a way to organize this now. See, I was worried about how I didn't have enough stuff, but now I can't figure out a way to put this. There we go. Okay. Sure, that works. That works. That works. Well enough, at least. Okay. That's that filled up. And then let's try and get one more prediction in for towards the end of the year. Which is going to be...
Double Dash.
Double Dash? On NSO.
Yeah.
It's an interesting guess. That's an interesting guess. Did they put it in their initial lineup? I remember they hold on. I remember they had a little reel of games that were coming to it. I don't think Double Dash was one of them though. So assuming these are all the games they want to release first, Double Dash isn't included. So yeah, you know what? And I do specifically remember that because I was like, "What? How is it that Double Dash and Melee did not make the list, despite the fact that they're literally the two highest selling games on GameCube? How are they not priority one to have both of those games? You know, Smash is a little bit more difficult because there's at least a little bit of licensing that kind of needs to happen around that. But you know, it should be so much that we can't, you know, get it on NSO, right? Like, I don't know. So yeah, probably not that. I don't know. What would be a crazy thing for them to do? You know what? I kind of feel like they're about to release like a new gadget. You know, like how we've been getting just like random
alarm clock.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna get something like that. Is that? I don't know. But they're getting really ambitious with all this like random stuff. So I feel like we're gonna get some kind of new device from Nintendo.
Maybe they'll do a Nintendo mouse.
A Nintendo mouse.
Like
that might be nice.
Mouse.
That would be cool for Switch 2. Or a toaster. The Nintoaster. They finally do it.
Gosh.
New gadget. Or new device. Just something. They're gonna put some weird new thing out. And people are going to be like, what the fuck? Okay. There we go. So with 5 things in each category, I know I wasn't trying to be too particular about how much stuff there was, but, you know, just include what we can. That's looking to be...
6 in April.
Oh, there's 6 in April. Oh, there's also 6 in here. Fuck it, let's add one more for January. January to March, which was gosh. The Virtual Boy.
Okay.
Add the Virtual Boy. But yeah, Nintendo's just gonna get weird this year. I feel like they're gonna get weird. They're gonna release all kinds of very strange things.
Do you have space for it?
Barely. There we go. Had to move Pokemon down. All right, that works. All right, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that's a pretty stacked list of things. I do want to make one more guess, though. I do want to make just one more guess. Which is going to be... I think we're going to get some kind of new IP. Because so far, the Switch 2 has yet to have any kind of new IP. Now, we did get Dragon Drive, but like, who the fuck cares about Dragon Drive? But I feel like we're gonna get something like a big new thing. No idea exactly what it's gonna be, but something might happen. We can make these a little bit smaller. There we go. And then move you up. Move you over here and a little bit up. Wait. It's slightly overlapping with the... No, what are we doing? What are we freaking doing? Ungroup, okay, and then move the text, because the text is the freaking problem here. Okay, and then group them back up again. See, I have to get it. I have to make it look very specific. It has to be specific, man. It has to look exactly perfect. Otherwise, I can't freaking do it. You know what? Just make it smaller. Just make it smaller. Okay, great. And then we got Mario Maker 3. Make that a little bit smaller as well. All right, cool. So, we are going to get some kind of new IP for the Switch 2. It might focus on the mouse controls. It might be a spin on something they've done before. It could be something entirely new and unique. But I feel like it's been such a long time. I hit a Falcon Punch as a finisher. I'm so cool. Honestly, best feeling. But yeah, like, the last, like, new Nintendo IP that really took off at this point was Splatoon. And it's been over 10 years. At this point, they have to be cooking something that I think is really going to capture people in that way again. And I think with the Switch 2, we have like that. We have the hardware to make that happen. So, you know, we're in a new era for Nintendo. So let's see them really commit to that. Let's see them really start to actually commit to that. Because we just kind of haven't seen it, you know? What did we get in the Switch era? Like ARMS, and ARMS, you know, they tried, but it didn't really make a splash, I think, the way that they wanted it to. And part of me thinks that might have scared them off of wanting to try again, but again, new era, new console generation, there is no better time for them to introduce some kind of new IP. Now, I don't think it's going to get I think it's going to get announced early in the year, and then we're going to get the release of it within at some point, probably around the summer, you know, July to September, it'll probably drop. Yeah, that's what I think. So, yeah, seems likely to me, man. So, this is the final list of Nintendo 2026 predictions for all this time. Here's what we've got. Splatoon 3 Switch 2 Edition. Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition. Oh my god, I forgot about Splatoon Raiders. I forgot about Splatoon Raiders. I don't really have space to throw it in, but just pretend like it's there somewhere. Actually, you know what? Replace Smash Bros. Because that's just not happening. Put Splatoon Raiders there. I think it's gonna come out around that time. I think it is gonna come out around that time. It just makes sense. Okay, there we go. And then, and then... Boom, there we go. All right, cool. Splatoon Raiders. Great. That makes a little bit more sense. Now if Smash Bros. Happens, I'm going to be mad because I took it off the list. Anyways, so, yes. Actually, it's probably more likely than Mario Maker 3. Should I replace Mario Maker 3? Nah, it's fine. It'll be all right. Okay, so, yes, for real this time. Final list. But for real, we're locking it in. We're locking this in. Splatoon 3 Switch 2 Edition. Pikmin 4 Switch 2 Edition. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Wind Waker ports to Nintendo Switch. Either that or they'll be on NSO. Virtual Boy NSO is coming out February. Mario Tennis Fever also coming out February. And Pokemon Gen 10 is going to be announced at the Pokemon Presents Pokemon Day Showcase. That's going to be everything that happens from January to March. From April to June, we are going to get the release of Duskbloods, Splatoon Raiders, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the Mario Galaxy movie, obviously on April 3rd, and a new 3D Kirby game, which I think will be announced in the whatever February Direct we get. It will probably be the one last thing. I think we'll get that. That'll be the one last thing in the February Direct. Release in between April and June. Probably April. I would say Kirby is an April game. Maybe June. Probably June. Actually, that's my final guess. It will be June. Rhythm Heaven Groove will come out on August 3rd for the Rhythm Heaven 20th anniversary. Fire Emblem is going to release their new game, Fortune's Weave, in September. That's going to be my guess. Pokemon Champions will probably drop sometime in August or late July. Mario Maker 3, if it does happen, will come out in September. A new WarioWare looks like it may happen. I think August could be a potential release date for that. Nintendo DS NSO. Again, that might be a September thing. We'll get a September Direct, and then they're going to be like, hey, by the way, you're going to be able to play this right after the presentation. And then that's going to go down. And then we're also going to get the release of a new IP, which I think is going to be revealed either at Nintendo's Summer Direct or at the upcoming Winter February Direct. That's what I think is going to go down for July to September. And then from October to December, the end of the year, we're going to get Luigi's Mansion 4 for Halloween time. Nintendo's going to drop some kind of weird new device, a freaking a toaster, a goddamn a Fitbit. I don't know. They're going to drop something. They're going to drop some kind of thing to do with that. We're going to get our new 3D Mario game. That's going to release. I think it's going to be revealed probably at Nintendo's June showcase as the one last thing. Hey Pikmin is going to come to Switch 2 as part of the Pikmin 25th anniversary. And the Legend of Zelda movie is going to get its first trailer towards the end of the year, probably around November time. That is our prediction. So, we got our predictions in for Nintendo. We got our predictions in for Sonic. By the looks of it, no one wants to add anything else to the tier list for 2025 games. So it seems like that is complete as well. Yeah, there we go. I think that is everything that we need to cover. And so I think that is going to do it for our first stream of 2026. We did it, everybody. We made it. New era. New hype. This year is going to be crazy. Regardless of whether or not the channel grows a lot, I appreciate you guys, and we are going to have a lot of fun. Tons of games coming out, tons of movies coming out, tons of just really cool media, bro. TV shows, bro. Freaking JoJo Steel Ball Run is coming out. You know I'm going to be hyped for that. I'm going to be talking about that a lot. So all I can say is keep it locked on this channel in 2026 because we're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be doing everything. We're not going to miss out. We're not going to miss out this year like I feel like we did a lot in 2025. That is my promise to you, and that is what we're going to make happen. So, if you don't want to miss anything, and you haven't already, make sure to subscribe here on youtube.com/ExtraZoneLive or follow us on twitch.tv/ExtraZoneArcade. We go live on both platforms at the same time, and you will never, ever miss anything if you're making sure to follow. As well, the VODs stay up on YouTube, so, that's always an option. That's always a nice little option for you. Go ahead and also subscribe to the main channel on YouTube. It's going to be a little while before the next video drops. It's probably going to be closer to February, if anything. So guys, please wait just a little bit longer for that Mario Kart versus Kirby Air Riders versus Sonic Crossworlds video. It will come out. I'm going to make sure it does come out. It's just going to take a little while. So please be patient. In the meantime, though, go check out all the other videos. There's tons of playlists. Throughout 2025, we did our Mario 40th Anniversary Superspective series. So if you like retrospectives and reviews and you like Mario, go check out that series. It's pretty much my magnum opus. It's also done really well already, so any extra support would be greatly appreciated. Also, you know, keep it locked in terms of other stuff. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of Sonic content in 2026 for the 35th. So, you know, stay tuned for that. Like the videos, share the videos, subscribe to the main channel, do all that stuff. And follow me on all the other platforms, Twitter, and actually Instagram. I'm going to start posting on Instagram this year. Instead of TikTok, stream clips are going to go up on there. I'm going to actually start with doing some backlog. I'm going to upload some of the old clips that we've done to the Instagram just to kind of get it started. And then, you know, once I have some more clips to catch up on, we can pretty much go from there. But yeah, keep it locked there. Keep it locked there. That's where the clips are going to be, as well as obviously YouTube Shorts on the live channel. With all that being said, I'm going to head out of here. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. I'm taking a bit of a hiatus just to rest and catch up on some things and just generally try and just be more in touch with being alive for a little bit. So don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. But I hope you guys will be there when I return. So yeah, keep it locked. Keep it locked. January 16th, I think we'll be back. Yeah. All right. Until then, take it easy. Have a good one and keep them vibes up. See ya.